think like 10 seconds. Then I can go live. Oh, I had the wrong menu up. It was the talking one. But we are live.
Yeah, we're gonna skip the intro this time because we're starting late.
I mean, to be fair, the intro isn't necessary per se.
Yeah. So, last time, you guys escorted Juniper's mother from Rivershine to the Stellar Cave of Public. There, you ran into a bear while you were trying to sell for the night, and it was an adolescent bear, only probably just getting into its teens. But Felix, you know goddamn well, even a teen can rip apart a squad. And you guys somehow, either by pure stupid luck or by actual skill, managed to ward him off.
We kicked its ass.
We kicked its ass.
Yeah.
Motherfucker went peekaboo and we kicked his ass.
Yes. That being said, those of you with a lukewarm IQ and actually understanding greater ramifications of actions.
About my steel defender, I brooded off about his own steel defender.
You know that you defeated a bear, regardless of its age, in front of a lady. That earns you a reputation. What you do with this reputation will be up to you. And whatever you choose, you better be ready for the consequences. Kind of like most of the session tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Right now,
me great grand wizard.
I'm just gonna dart past him and go straight for the steel defender.
You're gonna be rubbing elbows with a lot of the elites tonight. There are consequences. There's gonna be a lot of consequences that can happen tonight, and you better be ready for whatever it throws at you. That being said, why don't we start off? So, if I remember right, Soup was sleeping.
That's fine. Let me fix friend first.
Soup was sleeping.
I'm gonna just keep running.
Kenshi, you were kind of hanging out and eating, if I remember right, correct?
Me and Soup made soup, and we forced the butler to
That's
eat
right.
with us.
Oh, that's right. Yep, you're right. Corvus, I think you went out into the market and you were also looking for the job board, if I'm not mistaken, just to kind of see what's there.
I was just looking around.
Okay, so you're just kind of exploring right, you were exploring the palace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you went out or not. And Star...
I went to bed.
You went to bed.
No, the Lusty Agorian Maid Volume 3's gone.
Apple, keep
Dog. We also are doing D&D, and I'm streaming.
D&D.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, I guess right now, while you guys are on your soup capades, we have you, Corvus. Are you just, hanging out inside, or do you want to, kind of explore the greater city?
I'm trying to get the lay of the land of the area that we're gonna be, like,
the couch.
having the gala at and stuff, or whatever.
So, it is the main hall.
I'm gonna cast some mending.
You do ask that, and then you head in that direction, but it seems like there's a lot of security kind of hanging out around there. You could try to enter, but you're not sure if you'd be able to.
If I'm not allowed to enter, I'm not gonna try to trespass in the area. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get a lay of the land to know the area rather than going in blind.
Yeah.
Have we started, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
Soup, you are currently in the kitchen with the butler begrudgingly eating your soup, but admitting that it's really good.
Oh, I thought we went out shopping, me and the cat.
Was that after or before? I forget.
I forget.
I thought we had
I
him
think it was
eat it,
before,
and
wasn't
then
then you guys
we went
are.
out shopping.
I'm willing to have you guys just be outside.
Alright.
Okay.
So, but back to Corvus. Are you trying to go into the gala area, or are you just, seeing the security guards you want to fuck off?
I mean, if I notice they're like, yeah, don't go in here, I'm not gonna, go
But they're
in
not
there.
saying anything, you just see it.
And then I'll approach and be like, hey, am I good to just kind of look around?
they kind of look back and forth at each other, and they're like, "We're not supposed to let anyone except staff in."
Gotcha. All right. Thanks. And I'll just turn around and just.
Hey, Jaster.
Yeah.
We are home. Wendy's using the bathroom real quick, and then she'll be ready and she'll be joining the call. I'm gonna hang up when she does.
Okay. For the stream, we're also getting a new player, but we'll go over that in a bit. So yeah, again, it is Gothic but brutalist architecture throughout this entire palace. Like, there's not a lot of windows, mainly from what you can assume, mainly utilitarian reasons, because, you know, sunlight don't come down here.
There's no
Alright.
view.
Yeah, there's
But
no view to look through the window.
But it is,
Be right back again.
in its own way, a very beautiful building. Brutalist, to be
Nice.
sure, and, but it's made out of very nice stone that seems very old. It was built to last.
Are there
hate
any,
rock.
like, alternative routes than the way I came in?
None that you see per se. You know that there's different staff entrances and exits that you can assume are there, considering you don't think that all the staff lives here. Beyond that, you don't know.
So we're doing good, Night Spain. Then okay. So I'm not seeing any alternative routes. Am I seeing anyone that also is scoping out the area, or is it just me?
Make a perception check.
Alright.
Hello, I am here.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay,
So,
is it
we're just finishing up with what Corvus is doing, and then we'll introduce your character.
okay?
Before we do that, do you prefer red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, or purple?
I like blue.
Alright, blue, and then you get to choose between protogen or dog.
We're calling you a goober.
What? I'm sorry.
Protogen or dog? Dog is just dog. Protogen is like a creature that has like
Robo-dog.
computer face. And it's not always a dog, not the one with the way I've made them.
What time?
Sorry?
Blue?
Oh,
Hello?
you good?
I think they cut off.
They might be having mic. Hello?
Oh, what?
Can you repeat that one more time? A dog and a what?
Protogen.
Protogen. It's like a cyborg.
Do not make her a force on it.
I'm not making her a Forsona. I'm giving her
We're
a
just
temporary
picking a
one.
goober.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess prodigen.
Alright.
Sorry.
It's just a little goober for the stream, it's fine.
There you go.
But yes, so what did you roll? You rolled a 15.
Mhm.
You do see that, some of the Rodentian, representatives or some of their staff at the very least are kind of hanging around the general area, either out of sheer paranoia or just pure military scouting capabilities. You don't know which. If you want, you can roll an insight, but
I'll do
can't
that.
really
Because I'm also kind of like, this is important. Oh, no, I need them. This is like important military, or not military, political thing, and someone might try to pull something.
You see they're mainly intent on the food and looking how it's being prepared in front of them and all that. So more than likely you're leaning more towards paranoia.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're wanting to make sure they're not getting poisoned or some shit.
Yeah. So is there anything else you wanted to do?
No, that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. Ish. I'll probably take a. How long until the gala?
A what?
How long until the gala thing?
And you're
Back.
echoing, so it's hard to hear you.
1 second, real quick.
Hell
Yeah. Also on that. Corvus and Jaster. 1 second. Jaster.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute our mic, and we're going to be talking amongst ourselves while I help her set up her Eldritch Invocation and spell slots real quick.
Got it.
So
Okay.
just say
just-
Rennick really loudly. You're still on speaker for us, so just say Rennick really loudly when you want our attention, okay?
Wait, did they
Got
think
it.
Eldritch Invocations were a spell?
No, they didn't write them in at all.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Jaster helped them go through it, they didn't notice it. Which is fine.
No, we had it slated for that. It's just that we didn't get back to each other.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll help with this, don't worry.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. What were you trying to do?
How soon is the gala?
Probably another few hours at the very least. So if you wanted to take a power nap, I would count it as a short rest and not give you any points of exhaustion.
That was the intent, like, cause when I initially, I got the impression that the gala was gonna be soon, which is the reason why I just went straight to scouting rather than like taking a break and then scouting.
Yeah. So you have a few hours. I would say you have like 3 hours.
Alright, then I'll take like a 2-hour nap or so, or 1.5, something like that.
When you do get back to your room, however, you see that there's a little package for you.
Oh, is it the outfit stuff?
It is.
Okay. I'll put that, like, by where I'm resting and just sleep for a bit.
Okay. We're gonna let them work a bit more on their character sheet for a few minutes. So Juniper and Soup, where you guys are still in the greater, sort of city. You know that in a few hours the gala will start because you've been officially invited to it. And yeah, what are you doing in the city right now? Fiery? I guess Fiery's not here. We'll
Yeah, I
keep you
heard him
guys
say he was gonna come right back, and I haven't
yeah,
heard him
we'll
say
keep you
anything.
guys in the city for now and go from there. Oh. Do you want to wake up, Alba?
Have I slept long enough?
I will
How many
say
hours has
for
it
the
been?
case, I'm going to say you've had time for a full rest. At minimum 6 hours.
I was walking
Alright,
around
then
for
I
6
guess we get
hours?
up.
Well, he did it. Well, you also waited around in the room to eat, which took a couple hours, and then,
They immediately started sleeping.
and yeah,
Huh.
it's like they walked into the room, head hit pillow, they sleep.
Yeah. Man, me hungry. Where food?
Who did I
We're
have
gonna-
you bunking with again?
No clue.
Me.
Corvus, with that, I'm sorry, Felix, with that, with Alba exclaiming that, you do know the servant is just outside.
So, like, I just gonna, like, there's a servant right outside that can bring you some food.
Yes, please.
Alright. I guess I'll, how do they have us motioning in the server or whatever?
You pretty much just open the door and just talk to them.
Alright, I'll just open the door. Alba's
I have
wanting
returned.
to eat something. Welcome back.
Kenshi, do you mind muting up? It's just hard to understand with the echo.
Okay. Alright, you can still probably hear me from Gogo, right?
Yeah, I can. We're all good.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm just like, Alba's wanting to eat something.
Oh, your turtle friend?
Yes.
Is there anything they request?
I turn to him and say, anything specific you're wanting?
I would recommend something light, because there will be a feast at the gala.
I won't.
Light. Give me pancakes.
He requests pancakes.
I'm gonna roll to see if they have pancakes.
Evil.
Pancake. I can certainly ask the chef.
Alright.
Alright.
and the servant will walk off in the direction of the kitchen.
Hmm.
Get a
Gotta
knife
make
against
another run.
freshly toasted butter.
Fiery, going back to you real quick. What thing you do watch it? What do you want to do in the city? Is there anything you want to do? You do have a few hours before the gala.
I think I'm with the cat, aren't I?
Yes,
Okay.
you're both in the city.
I guess I'll ask Juniper if they anything they want to do.
That is you, cat.
Genche.
Coco muted themselves so you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, I mute myself while I'm eating crackers because I'm hungry.
Evil.
My bad.
No, not particularly.
I don't think there's anything that I have to do, so.
Okay. So then, yeah. So you two will start heading back, and you do see more of that brutalist, Gothic architecture as you go through. It's not perfectly lit here. It seems that lighting was kind of a luxury sort of thing beforehand, but now it's starting to become more standard with wanting to fit into the wider wood. But yeah, you guys start to head back. I believe Soup opened ordered a outfit for them, if I'm correct. Yes.
Yes, but I have zero idea if they're gonna wear it. If I'm honest, it depends how it looks.
Okay. Well, it was made to your specifications, so.
I don't know if it doesn't have the soup cans. I don't know if Soup is gonna be okay with it. It was never said. I wonder that'll be fun.
I'm going to pick him up and cradle him in my arms as we go back upstairs.
So you never asked for the soup cans?
I don't think I did, so it's gonna be funny.
So you come back and you have your outfit. I forget what we described, but
basically leather armor still. Basically, Soup just asked to make what he's wearing again.
Well, yeah.
And you never requested soup cans, so it's just leather armor in a kind of fancy dyed leather. There's some like regal blues and some other complementing colors, but no soup cans. But then again, you also have time.
Do you suggest that Soup adds his own touch to the outfits? I'm asking this to Juniper because I assume they're here.
If
Poor Soup
you're
on
sad that it's missing
clothes.
soup cans, sure they probably wouldn't complain about the soup cans.
I will at least sew on pauldrons, so it resembles my old outfit.
Okay. Alva, about 40 minutes later, there's a knock at the door.
Food. I just run over and slam open the door.
It is and they hand you this silver platter, and you open it, and it is literally just cakes that looks like they've been made in a frying pan.
This is acceptable. I'm just gonna take it and just start shoving it in my face.
There's no need for that. There's the silverware.
I'm gonna keep eating with my hands.
Oh, that will take a while to get out of the rug, but okay. And he's going to
Keep
slowly
still.
close
Me
the
want to
door.
eat.
Oh wait, isn't this technically?
I'm eating it out of his hand. I'm eating it out of
He's
his
just
hand at the
standing
moment.
there. He looks very uncomfortable.
Jaster, would this be happening when we were coming in? This thing, like them making the spill, or no?
Yes.
Or that been So would I have noticed it?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I thought. Okay, give me a second.
Because your room is before theirs, so
24.
yeah, you see it.
Okay. Soup can assist with the stain. I would just
It's
like.
not,
Okay.
not necessary, sir. I can certainly handle it.
Prestidigitation. I clean it.
He just looks at you, looks at the now gone stain, looks at you, looks at the now gone stain.
Soup is very special.
Yes, Soup is. Yes. It's around this time you're done shoving everything in your mouth. Well, I will.
And then I also use whatever the name is to clean my hands.
Very well.
That one is special like Soup, but he's a different kind of special.
Very
Alike,
well,
but also different.
sirs. Well, if you require anything else, I will be returning this to the
Wait.
kitchen.
Before that, I'm gonna say, you.
Yes, sir.
Name this dish after me.
No.
The pancake.
No, Alba cake.
I will confer with the chef.
Alba
And-
cake.
Yes, I will inform the chef of the name of this dish.
I will mention, Fire Rate, that Soup will note that, Felix is passed the fuck out currently, and I was the one who was kind of babysitting Alba.
I can imagine that, like, if Felix is like Peter Griffin on the ground, like kind of curled up into like an odd shape.
To be fair, Soup does need to sleep well, so good luck. I hope he doesn't wake you up.
So I guess
everyone, what do you think?
Everyone except Alba will be going to
Taking
sleep
a nap.
then. Okay, we are now going to cut to.
Oh, you cut off. Rennick! Rennick!
The
All
worst
I
time.
do is
You
for
have
you.
to step out of the room. We can see her on our way back.
God damn it!
Oh,
shit.
no.
It's okay. It's okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's white. Very white.
The
So
way I like them. Pina
We're
colada.
streaming.
It's pina colada. What are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure YouTube don't give a shit about mentioning alcohol. The only thing that's it's just like.
I suddenly had a cough attack.
I mean, the only issues I've had, I think, was when some random dude said slurs.
Card.
Okay. So what's up?
So, look, why don't you first introduce your character? Then we can figure out what you're doing right now.
Okay. So
So 1 second. Rosa, thumbs up, thumbs down on that one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now listen to what they're doing.
Okay. Am I just introducing myself?
Yeah, introduce yourself, your character, what they look like, all that fun stuff.
Okay. So hi. I am a fox warlock, but that wasn't my first thought. So I have a gift of summoning, and I was gonna be a sage because I love to learn. Read in the library a lot. So I decided to go out to explore the world to do some stage stuff, but I ended up being a warlock instead. So yeah.
But you do study magic.
You study magic. You just got a little bit more than you bargained for.
I don't know. They got what they bargained for. They just, didn't realize they bargained for it that way.
Oh my
Fair
god,
enough.
it's part of self-insert.
Also, what's your character's name?
Oh shit. Hey there, what's the name?
No
You
name.
name
I
yourself?
didn't name myself. Call me Valerie.
Alright. So, Valerie, you study magic, you make different theories on magic. You've actually wrote and published a paper about how we should break magic down into different categories, different based on what they do. This
Sounds
gains
about right.
some traction. Not a huge, like, you're not a celebrity in your world, but you do. It is a respected article, but not a super popular one. Which is what brought you here. The court mage of the Stellar Cave Republic has personally invited you here to attend a meeting of meeting of the minds, as it were. You to discuss different things in regards to the magic of the world, see if any progress can be made in this meeting to better understand the world around us. Some progress was made, nothing major. It was kind of an honor to be invited because, while your paper is groundbreaking, it's not like, it's not like you discovered a black hole for the first time. It's like you introduced the theory of it.
I basically did like equivalent of publishing a really good college paper, but I'm not like Einstein. But I did good.
Yeah, you did good, and it definitely gained some traction. Apparently, it was at least one right person.
Yeah, I don't care about fame. I just care about contributing and learning about the world of magic. That's my goal.
Yeah. So you've basically been in meetings pretty much all day. You have met with some of the greatest mages in the land. People who are like at the forefront of study. Some names you recognize, some you don't, some bigger than others. All trying to basically understand the greater, knowledge that we need to obtain to better control magic, rather than rolling the dice, as it were, and then maybe blowing yourself up.
Okay.
Come on, self-immolation's funny.
But yeah, you've been pretty much. The meeting ended a few hours ago. You arrived here yesterday. You were actually brought via a private carriage, unlike these four schmucks who had to come on foot to here directly.
Okay.
But so you've just kind of been hanging around in the palace. You've been in your room. You had some lunch. You had some dinner. The food here is not exactly great. Like, they have an outside chef, but they're kind of limited on ingredients, and it seems like they use the bulk of those ingredients for the gala tonight. So maybe you just ordered something light, but what seems to be a luxury for them isn't really palatable for most. But it doesn't mean that they've been, unhospitable. They've pretty much tended to your every whim at this point.
Oh, neat. That's unexpected.
You've also overheard some rumors as well about a group that came in early in the morning. They fought a bear and won. Usually when you hear about these things, you hear about at least one being mangled, one dead, one split in half. There's no talk of that anywhere. You heard that it was the party that came with Miss hang on, I gotta review my notes. Miss Purrington, a delegate from Caneth. It was a dog, a turtle, a cat, and a very, very odd-looking bearded dragon.
Okay, and they defeated the bear?
Yes, the barbarian. I mean, there's a lot of rumors going around saying that it was a full-grown one. Some are saying it was just a child. But either way.
Okay, well, at least I'd like to congratulate them, and
You've also heard that they've been invited to the gala tonight. But you also know they're still staying in the castle. The castle itself is brutalist and gothic. It doesn't really have windows because you're on the ground. You don't really need windows. So now we leave it to you. Do you want to explore the castle a bit? Do you want to go out into the wider city for a couple hours? You do have a couple hours and a fancier outfit has been provided to you. They took your measurements and everything and made one to your liking. Or you can just wear your sage's clothes, whichever one was.
One moment.
Nick stealing his girlfriend back.
God damn it.
Okay, so I just discovered I got a power. So one of my
I will click play for Wendy, so Wendy can just.
Okay, so I would like to explore around the castle, but or I think I'll go ahead and send one of my pixies that I can see through her eyes, and she can scour around the castle while I go ahead and go out and see if I can, find anything, enjoy the town and see if to buy anything.
Yeah, so it's a lot of you see the different delegates. Like how in depth are you like trying to have the pixies sneak in the rooms, or you just like wherever you would be able to sort of see
Well,
they can see.
Does this castle have like any lore that I like may have like heard about, and is this kind of like a Hogwarts castle where there's like secret rooms and maybe dark secrets, or is this like castle, or is it unknown?
You don't know anything. This castle has only been open to pretty much dignitaries for only a year and a half, so any secrets there might be haven't been discovered yet.
Okay, then I want to send my pixie to kind of, casually scout around and maybe even see if there's any traps or any rumors or anything bad going on or anything good going on. I don't know, just anything.
Okay. We'll let that explore around for a bit. And what do you want to do in town? Are you looking to buy something, or are you just kind of like wanting to see the sights?
I think I'd like to go out, see the sights, and maybe and then go into the market and see anything to buy.
Yeah. So as you walk around, you do everything's mainly like carved out of stone or stacked stone. It's very much it kind of continues the theme of just brutalist Gothic architecture.
Oh, nice.
It's not a lot of windows, not a lot. All the style seems to be going into those Gothic points that seem to be prevalent in most Gothic sort of cathedrals. And yeah, you do see a couple monuments to different heroes throughout time. One who apparently single-handedly slew a Dark One. That's pretty much all you see on that one. Another one who seems to be a famed politician. Another one who led some sort of crusade against corruption in the kingdom at one point or another. Just you're going about the town, you're seeing your thing. There's a few odd-looking buildings though. That seem to be newer than the rest, made of wood and other material, maybe even some windows. These seem to be people who came here for a new life for whatever reason.
So am I suspicious of the new buildings, or am I just kind of exploring the newer part of town?
You kind of get the feeling with these new buildings, it's just people who've come in, bought a plot of land, and kind of built what they wanted to build. To like people from outside of this kingdom came in to start a new life, and
kind of a clash of it's instead of the kingdom being like, oh, like this is the culture. It's kind of a clash of more culture of different people.
It
kind
doesn't.
Of coming in to settle.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to bother most of the residents. They're kind of entertained by it because it doesn't look bad by any means.
It's just out of place.
It's just it's very much. It looks like it came from somewhere else and somebody picked it up and moved it here.
Well, okay. So do I kind of suspect that maybe okay then? Well then, I guess I'll go ahead and explore to see like I don't know anything too suspicious. Because just to see if it's just new settlers or if somebody just decided to put a town right next to this town.
Yeah. So it's the one that you see and the one that catches your eye. You walk into it, and it does seem to be a tavern. There's a sort of middle-aged looking cat behind the bar, kind of wiping it down, and you see a younger cat sweeping the floors and like kind of cleaning up the different plates. Then you see again another middle-aged older male cat kind of going from room to room with like a little cart that and he's like seems to be cleaning it up.
Okay, I guess I'll come up and ask at least a bartender some questions. Like, hey, there's a new part of town, or
No, the part of the town's not new. We're new though.
okay.
We only finished
Oh,
construction on this place maybe 2 months ago. We came
oh,
from
okay.
Whiskavale. We decided, you know, this is a new market. We're gonna have people from Canis coming to and fro from here, so maybe they might want a piece of home. So we figured, yeah, we should dump some money into this place and maybe make it back.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I can walk around and see if there's I don't know anything to talk to, any information of. I don't know
It does
anything.
look
Anything.
it does look pretty empty in here. It seems like, while it's slow, there's like the
Oh,
occasional like, salamander in here getting a drink, or there's a bat in the corner just kind of picking away at a meal. It doesn't seem to be too busy. Then again, it is not quite happy hour yet. It just seems like people who are either here for a bite to eat or the town drunk are here.
yeah. Okay, well, I'm not really quite sure. I don't really know what to do because I don't really have a goal. I'm kind of just here. Well, I am here for, the science stuff. I guess I'll just have
Yeah,
a drink.
you had that meeting, and then you were also formally invited to the gala that's going to happen in a few hours.
Okay, yeah. I guess I'll just have a drink, like,
Okay.
before that happens.
And what would you like to drink?
Um,
They have different wines. They have different ales.
um,
Some you've never even heard of.
I'll try some of their local stuff. Any of their local drinks that are new to me.
So they're going to turn around and tap a keg and open it. Were you looking for more ale or wine or?
I guess wine.
Okay, in that case, they're going to reach under the bar, and they're going to show you the bottle, and then you see in the bottle the liquid. It's a clear bottle. It's the liquid. It's a clear liquid, but it does have some floating, glowing blue bioluminescent lights in there. And they're going to take a little wine glass, and they're going to pour it out for you.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna ask for like 2 silver, let's say.
Okay, do I have 2 silver at least? Yeah, okay, I'll pay 2 silver.
All right, and they take that, put it in their little till, and they hand you the glass.
Okay.
And it's definitely a unique flavor, for sure. It doesn't really taste of anything you've had before. It's a very earthy sort of wine. And you would think that it'd feel, you would feel the little glowing blue spots hit the back of your throat, or at least feel something. Nope, you don't feel a thing.
Mm.
It just goes down nice, smooth. And yeah, it's definitely different. Whether it's good or not, it's up to you.
All right, I think
and
I'll
your taste.
probably like it. It's probably just an acquired taste, but I think if I drank it more, I probably would enjoy it because it doesn't sound too bad. May I ask the bartender, hey, what's this stuff made of?
From what I know, different cave mushrooms, some different moss that grows on the wall in the cave. That's kind of broken down and fermented, and that's the result.
So it's like so it's like stuff from a cave that's been fermented. That's interesting.
Yeah, you're currently in a cave.
Oh,
you're in a giant
okay,
cave right now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Okay, I guess I'll enjoy my drink, and if I didn't really overhear anything that's, I don't know,
You
interesting.
hear a lot about the smaller cats schooling. It seems that they had a child, and
Nice.
they're not it's an adjustment, but they're not doing terribly in school. It's more of like they went from one place to another, and now they're having to fit into this new place.
Oh, and can I how's my pixie doing? What is she saying?
Oh yeah. So again, like how are you going into like different delegates' rooms, or are you just kind of like roaming the hall, seeing what you can find?
I think probably roaming the halls and going into each room and kind of just snooping.
Are you trying to get in if the door is closed, or only if it's open?
Yeah, get into the closed doors.
Oh.
I have a question real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Jaster.
Yeah?
Well, the thing is, pixies are less than a foot tall. Are there nooks and crannies, or do they have to open doors?
Can she, like, go under the door?
There's, like... I'm gonna say, just for game sake wise, in this, area of the forest, pixies are a lot smaller.
Okay.
That's fair.
That's fair.
And they can, like, go in the keyhole and under the door and everything.
Probably
Just because, size-wise, it's gonna get fucky with the size, I'm just gonna do that to make it easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Magical, please. Okay. That's funny.
No.
Alright, okay, if she has to go through the keyholes or under the doors, by all means.
Alright, let me roll a couple things here.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Let me choose a delegation first. So, one.
Some creature that same. So, I know utility.
I could do it.
That's all right. 7th day.
So, your
right.
pixie at one point is going down this hallway, and they see a servant holding a silver tray while this albino turtle eats with his bare fucking hands this cake that's on a platter, and it's just absolutely making a mess of himself in the floor.
Gross. Okay.
You also see sleeping on the bed is a German Shepherd, and then a bearded dragon and a cat walk by, and one casts magic and cleans up the spill.
Oh. Oh, nice.
And you've never seen a living being look more confused than a servant does.
Magic is kind of rare in this in comparison to average D&D stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's not only just that; it's just the behavior as well.
No, they're confused about the turtle who was just sloppily, or both the bearded dragon and the turtle just did magic, and they look like they're just absolutely baffled that these two just cast magic.
Well, it's less also that, because they also have magic. There's a court mage and everything, so they're accustomed to that. It's more the fact that the turtle was given cutlery and just decided to bare-fist it. Like a child with a birthday cake.
Yeah, that would make some looks.
And also then demanded that the food that was just created for them be named after them.
That's ridiculous.
Also, the
they
cake
don't know
also
what
looks like it
pancakes
wasn't
are.
baked. It also looks like the cake wasn't really made right. It looks like it was made in a pan.
Yeah.
Huh. So it's a pancake.
They thought they took pancakes literally. That's why I told them to name them after me.
And you, can you hear what the pixie hears?
Could I, Rennick? Yes, I can.
Only if you share the perception.
Yeah, so if you look in the chat, they have the ability if you want to read what exactly. Okay.
You telepathically communicate with your familiar and perceive through your familiar senses as long as you are on the same plane of existence.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you
can also speak through them.
hear that you will name it Alba cake, and the servant is like, "Yes, sir, I will pass that along to the chef." And you see the chef like start heading back to the kitchen. He's like, "What? I don't understand. They are foreign. I guess that's accepted, but I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Alba is giving such a bad rep.
Okay, and so that's really all I see.
Well, that's what you've seen for now. The pixie can continue to look. If you want, you can continue to have them look and like sneak in the doorways.
All right, I'll just continue doing that. You can also talk to people possible. Oh, maybe just say hi to the turtle before leaving now.
So you guys hear, you don't know from where, but a little hi, and then you just look around and you don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
I have a quick question. Does she speak through the pixie, or since the pixie's technically a sentient being,
It's a sentient being.
does she speak to the pixie and the pixie just repeats what she speaks?
I'm gonna say it's the latter.
I think that
Additionally, while
honestly
perceiving through your familiar senses, you can speak
Hey.
through your familiar in your own
Yeah.
voice. Even
Okay,
if you're
yeah.
familiar.
But the one thing is, we're using pixies loosely as a familiar, and also, yeah, remember, flavor is always allowed.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'll leave that up to your discretion then. Do you want them to speak in your voice, or do you want them to have their own?
I think they should have their own.
So yeah, you hear a little. You hear a little hi, and then you guys don't know where the hell it came from.
Funny.
You guys can make a
Maybe
perception
Alba
check if
cake
you
not
want.
so good for me.
Ego take another nap. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm having a sugar crash. I'm gonna go to bed again.
Alright. Okay.
Gets cake, eats it,
good.
goes to bed,
So
doesn't elaborate.
the next room you kind of sneak into is the you sneak into the lock, and you see these well, the pixie sneaks into the lock and you see these different rodents, and they're like kind of pretending to negotiate with each other, like practicing negotiations, but from what you can tell, they're really bad at it.
Oh.
It's going like, you give mineral rights. Yes. Yes.
Why am I
You will give us mineral rights. No, then we destroy you. Okay, then I will. And it's just going back and forth. There's no like tact to it. It's either give us the thing or not, or die. That's pretty much what they seem to be practicing negotiation wise.
Who is?
It's not just a Skaven.
They're not the Skaven. They're a. No, in the game. Yeah. Yes.
The fuck is a Skaven?
Yes. 40k. Warhammer Fantasy.
Is there a difference between Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k?
One is in space future, one is...
Oh man, not every one of the damn streams gonna kill you, Kenji.
Sigma.
Yes. Every one of the 0 viewers is going to kill Kenji.
No, D&D, but everything's...
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you want to keep going, it is getting time. You know, you walked for, let's say, like an hour, and you know you got an hour to walk back.
Yeah, I'll probably start hitting back.
But so you're just gonna have? Do you want your pixie to go into another room, or do you want him to just kind of like look around and like kind of get the lay of the land of the castle?
Have a look in other rooms.
Okay. Out of morbid curiosity, your pixie decides to go back to the first group of people you saw and go into the room that the cat and the bearded dragon went into. Entry and Fiery, what are you doing right now?
I mean, I'd be sewing the soup pauldrons onto my armor probably.
So you see the cat asleep. and you see the the bearded dragon taking soup cans out of his backpack, cutting it open, and then using like little metal punches to punch holes in it, and then sewing it onto this brand new, beautifully colored leather armor.
You could say
I mean, that's
prestidigitation to do it, so I'm not messing with it much.
I mean, that's a way to save money. um, can I have the pixie ask, like, what are you doing?
You can absolutely do that.
I
am. So Fiery, you are currently sewing the pauldrons on. Like, yes, this will make it look much better. What are you doing?
The demons are in the walls!
What the hell are you doing?
Can I roll perception check? Would I see the fairy or no?
You can roll perception to see the fairy.
Okay, I would probably see it.
So he's loud enough. Kenshi, you wake up and you're very confused. Fiery, you look around and you see this tiny, tiny glowing light. It's similar to what you saw the warlock have on his shoulder.
Oh, you're what the Soup understands. You work with that one person Soup does not know well.
You hear this
What?
right away.
Wrong person. You never met Soup before.
what?
What?
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm trying to think of. I totally forgot. What am I doing? Rennick is distracting me.
You basically are currently fucking with the party, and
Okay, I guess I'll just screw them more.
And Soup is like, oh, I know, you work for the gentleman. I don't know well, but I have met.
It's not gentleman, a lady, sir.
I said person. I was gender neutral.
Oh,
okay,
the person, yeah.
All right. I'll just say I serve my lady, and I'm just getting to know the castle.
Soup wishes to know why you have invaded their room of privacy.
Juniper is reaching
Why?
for a hand axe.
Well, you know you should lock up your keyholes.
Soup knows that if you leave the key in the keyhole, you invite in the bad man that steals his soup cans.
I may have broken into your room, but it's your fucking fault.
It is your fault. I'm sorry, that's just how a pixie thinks. It's like
You see
probably
this
why
as well.
you gotta do it. What do you say?
You see the cat readying a hand axe.
I didn't mean to invade. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say hi, and my lady heard that you killed a bear, and I thought it was cool.
Did your pixie turn around during this time? Is it facing Juniper instead of me?
I think I just said that when I left, or the pixie.
Okay, so you didn't turn around.
Yeah, you see it turn, like, slowly back up to the door and then climb back into the keyhole.
Soup should have grabbed a soup can. Soup could have caught it.
Oh yeah, so that's the way to introduce yourself to the party. Definitely, it's definitely one of the ways.
Yes, spying on us.
Yeah, but it's just funny because I had a D6. So I want you to understand, you guys were 6. I had a D6. I had 1 be Rodentia, 2 be Canis, 3 be the Marsh Song, 4 be Sylvan, and 5 be the Shadow Pelts that are there that you don't know about, and then 6 be you guys. It went you guys, Rodentia, then back to you guys.
God damn it.
Oh yeah, you left, and it's around this time you get back to the castle.
Also, I would like to apologize to Juniper for screaming about demons. Soup did not notice the small fairy.
The
Super
servant
agrees.
opens the door. Is everything okay in here?
Soup noticed a small fairy in his room. It tried to speak to him, and Soup didn't notice it. Soup believed it to be a demon until he saw it.
You see like the cogwheels turn on in the servant's head, and it's like
somebody decided to spy on Soup and their compatriot. Soup does not know why.
Gonna roll an insight.
I should, or
oh, he is.
Oh, okay.
I apologize, my lord. I will assuredly inform the guards of this transgression. And he closes the door. What you see, what was the character's name? Valerie. You see the servant do this, close the door, and just kind of like shake his head and just look at the floor, and it's like, fuck my life.
Okay, I wasn't spying on people. I was spying on rooms.
You unintentionally spied on us.
Well, you just so happened to be in the room. That's not my fault.
Absolutely your fault.
It's not.
I love the mindset of this character.
I also love just hearing Rennick laughing in the background.
It's not my fault you were in a room. I was just snooping around. It's not my fault you were there.
Exactly.
I find this to be hilarious.
So yeah, you make your way back to the castle, and it's around this time. There's an hour before the gala. If any of you were going to get dressed, that would be the time.
Alright, well, Felix shall be getting into the fancy clothes then.
At some point you heard, like, as you were waking up, you heard something about a demon, but you just assumed it was Soup being Soup.
I assumed night terrors.
Yeah.
Yes, I will put on my, once again, Soup armor-coated armor.
Like the new one?
This one just has less cans on it.
Okay. So, I don't think Alba got a suit. I don't think Kenshi got a dress. I think the only ones who got any sort of clothing was Rosa, Soup, and Felix. And also
mine
Valerie.
I completely ruined, basically.
Well,
excuse me, Lord Heaven.
I got my sorcerer robes.
Yeah. What's up, Rennick?
We did not have enough time to buy the Wendy's equipment, so I just kind of come up with the headcanon of they've been traveling around using some good money, so who needs adventuring gear?
I will say that you can buy gear at a later point because it's not really going to be much. You can buy it as we go if you want, but it's not going to be much need because it's mainly going to be. I'm not going to say what it's going to be. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I know. But I was just making a joke, Jaster, that since you said they're going around, just kind of touring around, like taking a carriage and all that.
Yeah.
Adventuring equipment, that's for the peasants.
Well, you still brought your stuff. You're just not carrying it.
What stuff? Didn't buy any. Just have money.
Okay. You'll have to go shopping in character then if you keep on this path.
What?
You'll have to buy stuff in character then if you keep on it.
I mean, being honest, it'd be a fun way for everyone to teach Wendy how to buy equipment.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I just wanted everyone to, you to be.
I feel like she should have some say in her character on that.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's a good point. How do you feel about that, Wendy?
Everyone teaching you how to buy it in character.
Okay.
Like they're taking on a shopping trip.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go shopping. All right.
I mean, I'm a bookworm. I only got my nose in books, and I've only really recently been a warlock.
I'm going to run and acquire me and Wendy's sustenance, so I shall return.
Okay, I'm on my own for.
So, yeah.
No.
How on time do you guys want to be? Do you want to be like directly on time? Felix, you might want to be because military.
I will be there early.
You'd probably want to be there early, yeah, like 30 minutes early.
I'm just gonna
be 15. If you're 15 minutes early, you're 15 minutes late. But yeah, no. So are you taking the rest of the party with you, or are you just going yourself early?
If they come with, they come with. If they don't, I'm gonna just give them a judgmental look. Like, hey, oh, I'm ready to go. Are y'all ready to go? I'll be there at the gala. Are y'all coming?
I will be there 5 to 15 minutes late.
You can't just show up on time.
I'm just kind of gonna give you a disappointed look. What about the rest of you, Alba or Soup?
Soup agrees with the cat. Showing up late is showing up early.
I give you an even more just disappointed look.
Alba, you're awake at no, Alba, you're awake at this point. You've been sleeping for like 8 hours now.
Me want more Alba cakes.
There will be food at the gala.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be more delicious food.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you come from?
You look familiar.
Oh, am I in the room now?
No, you're in a completely different fucking room.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
I think I showed up yet.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you're in your room getting ready at this point.
Okay.
Let's see.
Like, you're not a party person, but it's like you figure it'd be rude to not go since you were like out of the way invited to come.
Yeah, exactly. Like probably my mom always said, go out and make friends, and I guess I just gotta do that.
It's like it'd be rude not to go at this point. I mean, they brought you all the way out here.
Know? Might as well. I mean, I came all the way.
You're probably gonna you're gonna be like that one person at the gala where you find like the pet caterpillar and just play with the caterpillar all night.
That, or just like, I don't know, pick at the food and just eat the food.
When the fun starts, then we arrive.
Alright, so Alba, I need to know, are you whatchamacallit? Going with Felix, or are you going with the rest of the party?
I'm gonna go with Felix this time.
Okay. You guys go to check in on Rosa, and you see Rosa have this bat child that she's playing with, like just tossing them in the air, like wee, wee.
Rosa,
you don't know where this child also looks to be wearing royal fineries.
Rosa, you're not adopting this one.
Baby.
No more children, not from here. We're doing, political stuff. We can't just adopt random children right now, okay?
You weren't, I also want to point out, you weren't necessarily asked to do political stuff, you were just asked to attend.
I mean, attending, we're still gonna have to be in political mindset to make sure to not piss off the wrong person.
Oh. Yeah, so Rosa's like, oh.
Nice.
My daddy would like you. He would have you live here, and then share a bedroom next to his.
Rosa likes to travel. Or where?
Oh.
Yes.
Would she come visit?
Maybe if we end up going this way again.
I will talk to Daddy, and he like, with his little bat wings, flies off and heads to what you know is the off-limit chambers that you're not allowed to go into. How Rosa manages, you don't know.
Rosa, how did you end up playing with this child?
I found Baby, and I played with Baby.
You know what? Whatever. Rosa.
It's about on brand for Rosa, you know.
Yes. Like, alright, Rosa, let's go to the gala. We have to, or I don't know if we have to be there.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'll be there. I'll be there.
And they were never seen again.
No, they'll be seen. They'll just be playing with the royal children.
I imagine though that Rosa would come with me, considering we're traveling companions.
She's like not even a little bit ready. She still needs to do her fur. Still needs to like doll herself up a bit.
Like,
it's a big event. She needs to look nice. She can't come to the party making her babies look bad by not looking her best.
Alright, I shall move on then to wherever the fuck the gala stuff is.
Alright. So, when you get there, you see that the Rodentian envoy is there and just kind of picking at food, kind of like eyes darting back and forth, either out of paranoia or just, habit. But you do see something. You see a, 1 second, I gotta double check my notes. I wrote this specific. You see this big black cane Corso, standing at like the sort of wet bar that's there.
Big what?
A big cane Corso.
Big black kid.
Cane Corso.
Cane Corso.
Cane Corso? I don't.
Yeah, it's a dog breed. Like this, like gigantic dog.
Hold on.
It's kind of like a mastiff.
Cane Corso. They look like giant pit bulls.
Yes. Roll a history check.
Alright. That's a 10, so just average.
Doesn't even matter.
Huh?
You recognize this dog. This dog was in your unit.
What?
This dog was your lieutenant.
What?
He's not a lieutenant anymore, but he did save your life at one point.
Why did you have me roll history?
Because I wanted to see if you remembered. And also, if you couldn't miss, it would be very funny because you would curl up into a ball.
I would curl up into a ball?
Yeah, because this was, he saved your life after a shadow pelt ambush.
What's his name?
His name is...
The worst fear of a DM. What's their name?
Well, the thing is, if he's gonna be part
90% of the stuff I do is, fucking improv.
I mean, to be fair, you could pull from literally my allies and organizations. I got Terry Sticks, a bulldog with many scars and very erratic. Best bud of mine, probably still in the military or also doing security work. Like...
This isn't someone you, like... this was your commanding officer. You weren't buddy-buddy with this guy.
Fair enough.
His name, however, is Romeo.
Romeo? Just Romeo?
Yeah. Lieutenant Romeo. You don't know his first name?
Romeo.
Never had a chance. You also know that shortly after he rescued you, he got a big medal and a promotion. You haven't seen him since, but you do remember him. You know that he's a captain now. Probably has his own regiment at this point.
Alright. Well, I'm of course going to approach and be like, "Hey, Romeo, I haven't seen you for a while."
Yeah, Tick, right?
Yeah. Saved my life and then I never saw you again.
Yeah, they transferred me. They put me on the Marquis security detail.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, what have you... I mean, just, they gave me a regiment. They, promoted me. I'm a captain now. Just talk about me going up again in a few weeks. But I'm here to, oversee Miss Purrington, their negotiations. I don't know why she was sent. Like, the Purringtons were basically no one, like, 2 weeks ago, and then someone got found out by the last Lord of Trade, and then, here she is.
One of the people I'm traveling with is apparently her daughter.
Oh, is it the wild one?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about her. Yeah, apparently. Oh wait, no, you came with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. What the hell happened with the bear?
Oh yeah. So it seems to be like an adolescent nearing tier barbarian that, while in the middle of the night while we were camped.
Did you fucking bite it?
Yeah.
Juniper.
What the
fuck's wrong with you? Like, I know when I picked you up, you got conked in the head pretty good, but...
You know how I'm built. My jaw latches, and then no one can escape. Well, granted, though, the size was a little bit bigger than I'm used to. When I bit onto him, he was able to just continue moving, despite the fact I was lashed onto him. That was a little different than usual.
Well, it sounds like you need a drink. And he's going to, like, pull out a little hip flask, and it's like, little taste of home. And, like,
hell yeah.
Ask the bartender for a drink, and he hands you, like, a whiskey glass, and he pours a little hometown whiskey from Pawington into the little glass. Valerie.
Yeah.
Are you wanting to arrive early, or are you wanting to arrive on time or late?
Well, since I'm not very sociable, I only really associate with the creatures I summon. So I think I'll just come on time. Like, why is it early?
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna arrive on time?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so Rosa, you and him go back and forth. Apparently what happened to the last Lord of Trade is that he was caught embezzling funds from, the unions. So, and apparently Lady Purrington exposed it, and apparently it earned the favor of the Marquis. So that's how that came to be.
Nice. Oh dang. And I will then also, in turn of, learning about that whole situation, I will also inform him about, like, how that bear encounter went down.
Yeah, so he's just kind of looking at you wide-eyed, and, like, he's like,
I mean, we didn't kill it.
So the turtle who doesn't this turtle you're traveling with, who doesn't really understand words too good or social norms, just schwack the shit out of this.
I mean, we all swacked it. Mainly Juniper, I, and the turtle hit it. Soup casted spells on it. I don't quite grasp how spells work, but I knew.
Yeah, what the hell kind of name is Soup anyway?
As he always says, my parents didn't love me, so I just shrug.
I mean, I guess that tracks. I guess. Yeah, I mean, when did you get out? Like a year ago, I think it was.
Yeah, I've been traveling with Rosa, doing security work and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she used to follow camp every once in a while and check in on us, and adopted you at some point, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, she considers people her children pretty quickly and easily.
Yeah.
But when she considers you her child, she will move heaven and earth in order to save your ass. So, she's a pretty good ally to have.
Interesting. Yeah. It's around this time more people start. It's starting to become time of the gala. You do see the Sylvan come in, and you see that Romeo kind of like glares at them a little bit as they walk by.
You sure? I think they taste spicy.
In a very
Aren't they the
not
birds?
fun way. Yes. You also see the Marsh Song, our elder, walk in with his guards, and he kind of gives a curt nod as well.
I'll return them.
I'm gonna just shrug and just kind of dig in my bag and pull out a butcher's knife.
And you also eventually see on time Lady Purrington, and she kind of nods to you as well.
I return the nod as well.
And you see that the Romeo does a quick salute.
Wait, good question. Well, how's he alive?
Around this time it's starting to get past that 15-minute mark, so if you guys want to join in,
Is also no one going
now's the time.
That thing?
I think this would be a good time to go walk over.
So, Kenshi, are you joining the party?
Kenshi said
I'll be like 1 or 2 more minutes after like even that.
Okay. So eventually, Soup walks in. Alba, are you going with Soup, or are you going with whatchamacallit, Juniper? Star?
Yes.
Are you going with Soup, or are you going with Juniper?
I guess Juniper.
And are you coming in now, Valerie?
Yeah, if it's on time, yeah. Then the
Okay.
food's on time.
So you eventually you walk in. You don't really see anyone you recognize. You think you see the doggy that was sleeping when you first checked in on them, but you're not sure. But then the cat, the turtle that was eating all the cake, and the bearded dragon with the soup cans comes by. So you can do with that what you will.
Do they recognize me as the one that had the pixie? Are they still mad at the pixie?
there would be no way for us to
Do you
know.
have the pixies
Do you have
out?
the pixie there?
I think I only have the one, but I could probably just I don't know.
That's up to you.
I guess I'll just have her on my shoulder, and I don't know if they say anything, then I'll apologize on behalf of my pixie for being too snippy.
Okay. So, let's have Fiery and Kenshi make a perception check. See if you see it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so again, Kenshi, you don't see it for whatever reason. Fiery, as you look around, you're looking over all of the Super Bowl ingredients that are laid out onto the grand table in front of you. Then you see a fox wearing a very well put together sage outfit with a little pixie on his shoulder. A pixie you recognize.
I'll lean over to Juniper. There's the lady with the pixie. Should I get out the soup can?
I don't know if you should just heal it. It seems very impolite. Then again, I don't care for politeness, so you do you.
Soup will wait for more opportune moments.
Alright.
Kenshi, you see them. Not Kenshi. Valerie, you see them speaking to each other and whispering to each other, looking at you.
Wait.
Well, I guess I'll be looking at them and wave like, why you whisper? I don't say that.
Them?
I get that look, and then I just go back to like whatever food's on the table.
All right, so you see the fox wave at you. What do you want to do? The hall is being filled with a bit more nobles as you guys are deciding what to do.
So the fox is their character, yeah? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. I kind of tug along to approach. Oh, guys, party's like. Oh.
So you see the big, ginormous, scary cat and the what you think to be the mentally deficient bearded dragon approach you.
I'm gonna like
okay.
Charles
I face them.
All
right. This is when you role play amongst yourselves.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, are you talking a character or?
Speaking for my character.
Okay.
I don't know if we're starting.
I mean, it makes more sense for the cat to start it, which is why I'm not talking it.
Oh, did she? I'm sorry. Do you want for the castle? I didn't mean for her to snoop on you guys. I'm sorry. We were just curious about the castle. That's understandable. I apologize
The
on
pixie
behalf
just
of
kind of
the
looks at
Pixie.
you and
We
goes, "What the
apologize.
fuck?"
I hold out a soup can and a lid, and I look at it. And I make
like,
a mocking closing motion.
They kind of climb behind the fox's ear, and it's like, what the fuck? Why are you agreeing to this?
Soup did not have initial idea. Juniper had initial idea. Soup agreed.
The pixie is talking to you, Valerie.
Why
are you agreeing to this?
Agreeing to what?
Him making me into soup.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh wait, you're talking about the pixie? No! No, please no.
I know you're usually in your books, but Jesus Christ!
I'm sorry. I don't know. I was confused.
Okay, fair enough.
Can you tell them to put the... You also don't know what the fuck this thing is, Fiery and
Pixie dust. I don't know. Maybe that will have some flavor.
Wouldn't my previous perception have been high enough to recognize that?
You would have to make a history check at nature. That makes sense. Nature at disadvantage because pixies are super rare.
Oh, they are.
You said nature?
Yeah, at disadvantage.
Okay.
No, I think it's just one of those classic pixies or whatever. I don't know, Jaster.
It basically right now it looks like a ball of light, a tiny ball of light.
Okay. Well, then she's probably just trying really bright.
Yeah. So you think that it's something that starts with P, and it's something that was told in fairy tales, but you don't know if that's you're thinking of the right thing or not.
So wait, are pixies rare in this universe?
Pixies are stupid rare.
Oh, okay.
Pixies
So
don't really come here.
I literally have like almost like the equivalent of like a diamond like on my shoulder.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. Okay. Well, then I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like
it's fine though. It doesn't really change much.
Soup.
What'd they say?
I'm sorry. Would you like some of her pixie dust?
Soup would appreciate some pixie dust.
Okay.
She just climbs on top of your head and looks directly into your eye and is like, really? Really?
Yes. Soup does not know what pixie dust is, but he wants
every
it.
time that you shake me to create pixie dust, it hurts. You know that, right?
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it hurts. I told you this.
Make
an insight check.
Just do it just a little bit because you were very rude and I
told you told me to do.
Exactly.
Okay.
I did what you told me to. You told me to sneak around the castle and find secrets. I did that.
Well, yes, but don't disturb.
Soup wishes to chime in. If you're listening to the person that controls you, wouldn't you listen and give Soup some pixie dust? Because it is still
make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I don't think I'm good at that. No, I'm not.
Well,
Well.
and she looks at you. She looks at you, looks at Valerie, looks at you, looks at Valerie, and then thinks for a moment. I guess a deal's a deal, and she's going to fly over to the soup can and just start bonking around herself on the head as little flakes of dust falls into the can. She's just bonking. It's like ow, 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 ow.
I'm so
Soup
sorry.
appreciates your service.
Okay. So is that so are we square now?
Also,
Soup agrees even.
Okay.
Felix, you see all of this, and I don't know what Alba's doing. What's Alba doing right now? Is he just going straight for the food?
I thought they were like playing with some children or something.
No, that's Rosa.
Yeah, I'm just eating.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I'm
you're just at the thing, just shoveling, like fist in mouth, food in there, and you see like a lot of the delegates are just staring at you.
I'm gonna ask a server, where are my Alba cakes?
Your Alba cakes?
Yes. Where are Alba cakes?
I will check with the. You see this as well, Felix. I will check with the chef.
As much as I'm kind of keeping an eye on Alba, he doesn't seem to be causing too much trouble aside from demanding Alba cakes.
No, he's like fist in mouth, grabbing food, putting it in his mouth, and just grabbing another handful of food and putting it in his mouth. There's no manners happening.
Manners is not something I am to instill. I am just going to make sure he doesn't, like, cause us to get killed or some shit.
At some point I'm gonna have to roll for intervention, but not right now.
I'm just kind of gonna see what the hell's going on with. There's a fox talking to, the cat and the bearded dragon.
If nothing else, you could me and
I'll
you
just
can
be like,
go
hey,
into a place since I haven't
what's
been kicked out of any location.
going on, and why is there a ball of light in the soup can?
We're discussing making it into soup.
No. You hear the like go no.
Soup has agreed we will not make the ball of light into soup because it is giving us soup dust.
Only this one time. It hurts her.
Soup understands.
Okay, the once in a lifetime thing.
Soup understands still. Soup appreciates it.
And it's gonna fly back to your shoulder, and it's like.
Yeah, so this is my pixie. That's what she is.
Pixie.
It's part of the fair. She's part of the fairies.
When it first went in there, it went into
part of the fairies.
And at this point, she's just babbling words you don't know or understand.
Oh, okay. I just did a nature. Is it with just a flat or a disadvantage?
I would say now that you know what it is, it would be a regular roll.
Okay, then I rolled a 17.
You hear rumors of these things called fairies and pixies. They mainly come from the marsh song. They're apparently creatures that come from beyond the woods and beyond on the far waters, according to folklore. But they're not really seen.
You've
certainly never seen them.
From the woods.
No, like beyond what you know to be the boundaries of the woods.
You have something from beyond the woods? Just chilling with you? I'm saying it to you.
Oh my god, hold on. You're writing these down, right?
Which I don't know your character's name yet, but yeah.
Your character wouldn't know their character's name. They haven't introduced themselves.
Yeah, I said, like, I don't know your character's name yet, but I'm just...
Oh.
Yes.
I'm Valerie.
Yeah. That was out of character me. In character, I went, you have a creature from beyond the woods?
Yeah, I had a gift of summoning, and I summoned her.
You're now lost again, Felix.
Oh my god, I got
we don't know this in character, but a familiar is not technically the real thing, but, you know, we don't know that, so to us it is just the real thing.
I'm like just sitting there dumbfounded, like, huh?
Wait, familiar's not the real thing?
You can befriend a creature and have it become a familiar, but usually no.
Oh wait, can we have Rennick be the pixie?
Well, you're gonna change the pixie into a guy pixie then.
Real quick, Rennick. Familiars are just spirits that take the form of whatever you choose. So it's not a real pixie technically. It's just a spirit in the form of a pixie in this case.
Oh,
we're using,
okay.
Well, we're using the homebrew version of that involves upcasting.
Yeah, it's a summoning thing. Me and Rennick and Wendy worked
that
out.
So
case,
it's spirit flavored. It's more like summon instead of font in this case.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you are all lost. Like, maybe Soup could understand. Soup, do you want to roll like an Arcana to see if you can make heads or tails of it?
Am I voicing a pixie today, or what am I doing here?
No, if you want to.
26.
It would be fun.
Is it a middle-aged alcoholic pixie?
You don't need to be the top.
No.
So you actually learned something from your uncle at one point about these things called warlocks. You know that they sometimes make pacts with different beings for their powers, either malevolent or otherwise. You know that sometimes they deal with things outside of the woods that are still very much unknown because no one's ever been outside the woods or past the far waters.
Also, I haven't, but I summoned someone from there.
Well, technically, so
Okay,
you have spells technically that take you to different planes of existence. Technically, so like,
yeah, but you're just...
Soup understands you may have made a deal for the little ball of light friend, correct?
Yes. So I love learning magic. That's why I'm here because I wrote a paper about it, and so I was gonna be a sage, and I spent most of my life in the library. I basically lived at a library until I started venturing out, and then I was studying fairies, and I kind of made a pact with one, and so now I'm a warlock. So that wasn't planned, but hey.
Soup wishes to know, is this fairy that you hacked into good or bad?
I think she's good to me.
Hold on. So you're new to going out and about and traveling, though. Then.
Oh, so yeah. Okay.
They don't know. They don't need to know that though. They wouldn't understand.
Okay. Yeah. So Okay.
Like, probably the bad break one of these years of pixie.
But you're pretty new to going out and about and adventuring, then, aren't you?
Yeah. So I have been adventuring recently, but I have been on my own. But except for my pixie. But yeah, and yeah. Or pixies, but yeah. Would you like to see something cool?
That wasn't on anyone's bingo card.
Soup wishes to see.
Yeah, just make sure to not freak out anybody around here.
Yeah.
So Reddick suggested this. But you want to see something cool?
Sure.
What? Where? Oh.
Would I have my pike on me?
Okay, I
probably
did.
No.
Hey, Jaster.
I mean, yeah.
Jaster.
Oh, my mic was muted. Would you bring it along? It would be weird.
I'm paranoid. I would bring it with.
Yippee.
Okay.
Like,
you know what?
The guard would be keeping an extra close eye on you.
I did
basically, the wizard hat, the pink.
I don't think that was. They kind of just dropped in.
Hang on, Kenji, can you mute real quick? Alright, go ahead, Valerie.
Okay, so I did a blink spell.
She said, "You guys want to see something cool?" Then everyone said, "Yeah." Then Wendy cast the blink spell. Jaster, you can read what that does real quick.
All right.
It's off the rim, so I can't read it out for you.
I can read it.
So roll d20.
Yeah, roll d20.
Okay.
Just click that. Yeah.
Holy crap!
First one.
So, yeah, you go to the ethereal plane.
So everyone just sees. Describe how she vanished in Jaster.
So yeah, you see her just there one moment. She claps her hands and just boop.
I will say Felix will immediately kind of put like a hand on his pike, like what?
The guards kind of like flinch a little bit when you do that.
It's just like a spook.
One of the guards is gonna walk over. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
What do you mean you didn't do? She's gone.
She just said, "Do you want to see something cool?" and then disappeared.
I'm sorry. My pure presence has removed them from existence. I'm just that powerful.
You see him like wave over like a couple other guards. How long does this last? I need to know how long.
I have a timer up right now.
On their next turn, so 6 seconds later, they'll choose to appear.
The duration's a minute until the end of that.
No, but it says at the start of your next turn, or when the spell ends.
And when the spell ends.
Oh,
so you did this.
So I'll let you know when a minute passes, Jessica.
So you did this.
What?
It made her disappear. Bring her back. What do you mean? What'd you do? You see them starting to put 2 hands on their pike.
The spell ends.
Can I roll Arcana to actually know what spell they
hang on. At this point, Valerie comes back, and it's like,
ta-da!
So Valerie, when you come back, you do see like 3 guards currently surrounding the cat with pike in hand.
I will say that she was able to see everything going on. That's part of the link.
Funny thing, if you read the bottom of the spell, Wendy could see and hear everything that was going on.
Yeah, I just couldn't say anything. But yeah, no, they did nothing wrong. I just wanted to show them a trick. That's all, guards. I swear, it's for me.
Give me a warning next time.
Okay, I apologize.
And they're gonna go back to their post, and you look over, Kenji, and your mother is staring daggers into you.
I give her a little grin and turn back to the.
I put my hands. I go kind of like I put my hands away from my pike now because I'm like, okay, well, because like the initial reach was, to be fair, just a spooked reaction. But my you know, like the heckles are still raised, kind of, you know, puffed up.
Yeah.
Just.
At that point, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
Who? I turn around.
It's Romeo, and he says 6 o'clock.
Yeah?
He says 6 o'clock.
Yeah, he's behind me? Or is it like a time?
No, he's like next to you, tapping your shoulder, and he says 6 o'clock.
I'll kind of discreetly look behind me. Then.
What you see kind of puts your haunches up a bit more.
What is it?
You see a tribal elder and their personal guard of the Shadowpelt tribe.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm going to immediately just... The party has seen me be paranoid before, but they've never seen me go, like, full spooked. And I'm just... You can just immediately see, I'm just like, okay, I immediately turn back, like, I'm like... Let us go somewhere else.
I mean, it's the other end of the hall.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah, new friends to be made.
Are you approaching them?
You know what? Sure.
Alright, so you all are going one direction to take care of Felix. Romeo is helping you. This big cane Corso that none of you have met, but apparently knows Felix, is just kind of trying to console Felix. We will roll in a bit to see if we can figure out how well they're able to help.
I mean, I would figure that Romeo would have... Like, everyone else would just be like, huh? I think the only people who would know what to do would maybe be Romeo and definitely Rosa.
Rosa's gonna swing by. She was playing with some of the kids.
She would have had motherly senses to tell them.
Yeah, I'll go with Juniper to make sure that they don't explode or something like that.
Okay. So, yeah, they are speaking with what looks like to be one of the lords of the Stellar Cave Republic. And I guess you approach them.
I didn't have a plan to what I actually do when I got close.
They're still in conversation. You can walk away, but it would be really weird because one's looking at you.
You could introduce yourself, I guess.
Let me think. One more second.
Also, Valerie, what are you doing right now? Are you trying to help your new German Shepherd friend, or are you going with the cat? Well, I guess friend is a, strong term, but
Yeah, I don't know which one. I don't know which one kind of likes me more. I don't
talk to
know
them for maybe 2 minutes, so it's hard to tell.
I mean,
exactly.
I didn't seem hostile towards you, but also I think we've cleared up any hostilities to begin with.
Okay, I'll just go with you.
All right, so are you trying to pull them out of this panic that they're in, this internalized heavy panic? Okay, so we'll come back to that in a minute. Kenshi, what are you doing? Because it's getting awkward now. Because they finished the conversation, they're just now both looking at you.
All right. Well, okay. I'll just say that I was waiting for them to finish their conversation then.
Okay.
All right. I don't know who you are, but you're scaring my friend over there, and they're tough. So you must be tough. So that impresses me, and I'll reach out for a handshake.
They're going to shake your hand and look over, and they see. Did you wear any of your military stuff, or Felix, or?
I would figure that I would very much go with a militaristic, at least, style fancy outfit for what I have.
Okay. But in the style of your dress uniform from when you were in?
Yeah, probably something like that, but distinct enough that it's I'm clearly not in the military anymore, but I was, because very prideful of being soldier.
Okay. They're going to kind of look over your shoulder at what's going on over there. You see a servant bringing water over.
Oh yeah, what
we did not mean to frighten. Spanish. I guess the war left our scars on all of us.
Yeah, they are always on edge.
Oh shit. Real shit.
I will mention though, this is the most panicked you've ever seen my character.
Yeah.
Party, do I have to carry around this copper as copper?
And judging as their reaction, this is probably the source of their constant fear.
Okay, thank God.
War was not kind to either side.
That's why I don't ever care for it, but I hope you're faring better now.
The Roomba.
There are days where I feel better. Days not so much.
Well. I don't have much else to speak other than complimenting you on being good enough to scare them.
Wait, why are we fighting Mommy?
It was not my intention. They look a little bit offended.
Oh no!
In that case, I will say that you apologize for scaring them.
The younger one looks over. The bodyguard is
every character.
Looks at Felix, looks at you, looks at Felix, looks at you. You sure that's a good idea?
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
That's my god.
Soup believes it is acknowledging the past and moving forward today.
Nice. Oh, wait. Do I hear,
In case, enjoy your nights. I'll be consulting my friend.
They're gonna roll for it. They're gonna see if it's a good idea or not.
I have any guest star appearances to make? I'll be toads down.
That's right.
Here.
Alright, who joined?
The Apple J Snack.
Okay. Alright. Yeah.
Perfect.
Soon, TM.
Message me
also, Apple, you don't know where your kids are. Last you heard they were with an otter.
Oh, fuck. They're pregnant.
What?
What?
I would just like to say that this is being streamed, Apple.
Fuck.
Yeah, Apple, I stream.
Middle-aged pixie over here. What?
But yeah. So Alba and Valerie, what are you doing to try and calm this obviously panicked German shepherd?
Is he still panicked from me turning invisible?
No,
Or
that
what-
was just like a hey, what the fuck was that about? And more
Yeah,
just
that-
like
I say
alert.
I walked over at this point.
What
Oh
panicked
no, this
me
is
was
while that conversation was going on.
what
Okay.
panicked me is you see my character was in the war and I just saw a leader from the enemy faction.
Okay, I don't think I have any. Wait, I don't think I have any spell to calm anybody. So,
If you want to try, we can figure out a skill from there.
Sorry.
Where did you go?
I don't know what to do. How do you calm a German Shepherd? Can so is there a drumstick? I'll just give him a drumstick and maybe that'll distract him. He's a dog. I don't know.
We're people.
He's people. So basically, what you are doing. Oh, I can't make this joke because we're on stream. Fuck. Mute the stream for a second. So you can go ahead and unmute.
Yeah, I've unmuted.
All right. So we're going. So.
Jaster, Sunshine here has wants to do a spell they just realized they had, which is an illusion if the person fails or chooses to fail, and cause a realistic looking illusion in front of them. What do you want to make them see? Is the question.
That's supposed to be.
Jesus Christ, will it help?
So wait, what are you wanting them to see?
Project Jesus Christ into their vision.
You have to project Jesus.
I was doing it as a joke. I didn't fucking. I'll be back. I can go check out the food. I guess they want to make the born face of Jesus Christ scene.
Anyway, to make him feel like he's in a happy place. I don't know.
So you want it to be like, maybe his like a city in whatchamacallit, in Canaan. So
Oh, the thing is, another thing is, would they even be able to come up with something that they like? Would they know whether or not the thing that they're conjuring is positive? Considering they don't know my character, they just know surface level things from visual because I haven't seen shit.
It depends entirely on what specifically they are wanting to have the illusion be. What are you trying to have the illusion be?
Okay, so he's freaking out about a person that he's seeing, right? So maybe make him I don't know, something that would distract him. I don't know, female dog.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Are you Felix, are you failing, or do you want to make a roll to see fight
I'll
against
make a
this?
roll because I'm not gonna A,
Alright,
know about this
hang
happening, and B, I don't think I'd be willing to undergo their magic.
So let's make a DC with intelligence. Let me see what this spell thing is.
Okay, it's the phantasmal force.
Yeah.
Oh,
make a intelligence saving throw. DC to beat is 14.
That's an 8, so I failed.
Alright, so you're suddenly panicking, and then there's a sexy dog lady in front of you.
You know, it'd be really funny. Hold on, I'm gonna do a D4 roll. One
cartoony awooga moment.
I'm gonna you see, I'm gonna do a thing. One,
it's
they're straight. 2, they're not. 3, they're into both. 4, they're into none.
Okay, I guess
Okay.
They're gay.
Okay, so you just see this random fucking dog woman there. It's like, what the fuck? Where'd you come from?
Is this like someone who just seemed to appear from a crowd, or someone who just suddenly showed up? Oh, okay.
Valerie, describe the illusion.
Okay, so since he's panicking, I'm gonna go ahead and be like, she walks up like kind of right behind him and turns to look, and just kind of walks in front. So yeah, from like out of view into view, sort of thing. That way, kind of instead of just being popped in front, since everyone was so freaked out about me going invisible, I think that would be the goal that I would be trying to do.
I'm pretty sure, isn't this illusion just something only I see?
Yeah, this is something only you see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, who the fuck are you?
And all of you just see fucking Felix screaming, saying through the air. It's like,
okay, I'm not
Romeo's
screaming.
Like,
I'm not screaming. I'm just like, I'm walking eye contact with which seems like I'm just staring straight in front, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? Why are you approaching me like that?
And all of you see, like, Felix is talking to no one.
Felix, are you to the point of psychosis?
Roll D20. Maybe there's a public official just standing there.
Felix, are you okay? Are you experiencing psychosis, Felix?
Hold on. Would you say it's like next turn, so to speak?
Hang on. I gotta see how long this lasts.
It lasts for
up to a minute.
Yeah. The
unless
thing
you
is,
dispel it.
Each action I can, or each turn I can do it. I can take the time to investigate it. And since people are immediately like, "Who the fuck are you talking to?" I'm just gonna. It has 6 seconds, so to speak, past. I have to do an investigation check against the spell save DC.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, that was a 10.
Alright, so you didn't make it. She's still there. But, Romeo is gonna grab you and kind of, like, take your face and make you look at him. Like, turn it, like, 20 degrees and be like, look at me. Look at me.
Yes.
It's over. You're not there anymore. And he's going to roll. What would be a good one for this?
I
think Make a wisdom saving throw. With advantage, because he's helping. Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. You crit twice. Alright, and with that, you start to come down a bit, realizing, oh shit, we're not in the forest of Nam. They're not speaking wolf. The trees are fine. There's not even trees here. And you start to kind of come down from that.
I start calming down, my fur is relaxing, and I'm just like, I kind of turn to see if that random gal dog is still there. Is the spell still there?
Make another save.
Oh, the thing is, the investigation check is to know whether or not it's an illusion, but I'm gonna look at it and then, yeah.
Do it again, yeah. Nope, still there! Unless, Valerie's disbanding it.
Should I just explain to the other group, like, I just trying to make them calm down. So I made an illusion.
Are you just saying this now? Are you gonna be like, oh yeah, I made an illusion, guys, don't worry,
I think I'll go ahead
fine.
and say it now, since everybody's kind of confused, and you seem, and have you calmed down from the panic?
Yeah, I'm starting to calm down.
I'll go ahead and say it.
So are you dispelling it, or are you saying it?
I'm just gonna say, so I made the illusion just to try to calm you down. I'm sorry.
An illusion is not gonna help with that too much.
Okay. I tried.
Also, make sure you note on your character sheet gay.
Yeah, right.
This will come into play in the future.
Alright.
Okay, I'll keep it in mind.
I mean, you don't know that. Alright, where should I put this down? I'm just gonna put it in the, you know what, character appearance. Gay woman.
build
Alright, it's
oh, I love it. It's
You know.
fantastic. I love just grabbing them.
alright, so alright.
I'm gonna make another roll. One moment.
I order you to imagine.
Okay. You do see that the wolves have come close in, but kind of keeping their distance, like looking at you, waiting for you to come down a bit.
Probably does not help that I have my pike on hand, huh?
Yeah. They kind of inch closer. Are you like freaking out more, or they're judging you at this point, trying to figure out how you react?
Okay.
I'm assuming you're like kind of sat on the floor at this point.
I imagine I'm still standing, but like at this point I've kind of calmed down because Romeo. I'm gonna be like, okay, fine.
Do you know what I'm saying? Aye, Drill Sergeant.
This is like the opposite of a forest. I'm not gonna immediately freak out. I'm just gonna be like, alright, how friendly of terms did I get? Like, did I get the vibe that we left off on the war on?
From what you know, what was probably done, it was kind of done on amicable terms. Whereas, like, we're tired of fighting. You honor these boundaries, we honor these boundaries, and then we go on with our lives.
Alright, so it's basically mutual. Hey, let's fucking stop this shit.
Yeah. Because the whole war started on he said, she said bullshit.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna be like, okay,
trust me, if you just piss your pants in front of them,
yeah, I'm not gonna necessarily freak out them.
They're going to approach carefully.
It's gonna be awful.
And the
I'm just gonna be like awkwardly like, hello.
Yeah, did I
they're going to put the elder will come over and put like a sort of reassuring hand on your shoulder. You were a fine warrior. You fought well.
Interchange?
I hope you find the rest you need.
No, interchange.
And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out this sort of charm that looks like it's made of sticks and spider silk. And hands it to you. I hope this wards off bad spirits.
Thank you.
And he's going to like
Take us to
pat your shoulder and let you calm down a bit more, and go handle other business.
Oh.
And like description-wise, this charm looks like a dream catcher.
All we're saying is.
All right. Dream catcher made out of like spider silk.
Yeah, sticks and spider silk.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that happened.
Oh.
And you can go ahead and tell the apple he can come back now.
A dog you can returneth.
You have been summoned. I summoned Apple Snack in attack position.
What? Why am I in attack position?
Sorry, I mean just joining the VC position.
Oh, I need to join?
Yes.
I summon Apple in the gay position.
Oh, because you're gay, you want to be more gay.
No, I'm not gay. That's just Apple's natural state of being is the gay
actually,
position.
out of curiosity, Wendy, do you want to like do any sort of arcana or anything else? Since you're a learned person, and I'm assuming you read a lot of books, you want to make any sort of arcana check on what the Wolf Elder gave to the German Shepherd?
Okay.
If you want to, I mean, if you want to, you absolutely can. I'm just giving you the option.
Okay. Yeah. What is Arcana?
It is it's basically like your knowledge of magic and the feeling of magic and all that.
I did once, but that's
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll use that.
Yeah.
I zoned out a little bit. Did I miss anything?
No.
Okay.
Wear my Alba cake.
They're coming, but they take a while to make. The last one took 40 minutes.
So am I doing it right now, or am I supposed to say something?
Do it right now, because
Okay.
I'm assuming when they handed over the Dreamcatcher-esque thing,
Oh, so I can like check it out to see what exactly it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you can roll Arcana or Religion. I'll let you choose which one.
I think Arcana.
Okay.
Am I saying it right? Arcana.
Yeah.
Okay. What I roll?
It's a skill on your sheet. You know where you clicked investigation, nature, perception. It's like just to the right of your stats on the left-hand side, at the top of your menu.
Oh. Okay. Oh, so it's like where investigation, medicine, nature.
Yes. Correct. Yes.
So I just click. Which one? The Arcana.
Arcana. Yes.
Oh, okay. It's so weird to hear. Because whenever I see that, I think of arcade, but it's Arcana. It's because the show.
I mean, it's basically the same thing. So
yeah.
you do know that and feel that there is a bit of magic. It's probably like, inert magic, but you do see in there's a tiny, tiny shard of a deer's antler, which you know to be very heavy into the arcane. As to its purpose, it seems to be more of a religious artifact than a magical one. It seems that it's believed by them to ward off different spirits based on the runes you see.
Okay, so it's not technically proven, like magically, like
there's magic there.
Magic, but yeah, there is some magic, so it doesn't. So I'm reading that it technically has the stones that religious people think wards off evil, but it's not proven magically. If
not that you've seen. Right? You're not too familiar with how it works. It is.
Yeah. Okay.
It is tribal magic. You haven't really studied that. It's more you study more like classroom stuff.
Yeah, I think I would probably be more book smart with magic than with that. Yeah.
Alba, eventually some cakes do come out. Alba's just been sitting at the table just eating. Meanwhile, there's an entire story arc happening over here.
Alba cakes.
Oh, thank you, dear.
But yeah, where is the apple?
Oh.
Apple, are you gonna hop in?
Oh, is it time?
What do you think? Hey, please join the VC means.
I didn't hear you guys proper.
Sorry,
I'll have to excuse myself for a moment.
It's gonna be there.
No, you guys can start whatever.
Oh. Good. Very good.
Not very good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it's around this point that you guys hear a trumpet sound at the entrance, and you see some of the royal guard come in and like kind of spread out across the room, and you see this bat with really regal robes. He has a little crown on his head. Come in. Are you bringing your wives into this? King Apple will be your canonical name, I guess, because I didn't think to come up with one.
Absolutely, hand in hand. One on my left and one on my.
Who's looking at Lady Purrington right now?
Is that Lady Purrington near the table?
She would be at this point. Kenshi, are you looking at your mother at all?
Sure.
I'll assume that I will, because I'm just looking around.
You see, like, the color leave her face immediately, seeing the two wives.
Alright, got it. I gotta get 15 husbands and or wives to make my mom maximum uncomfy. Got it.
You don't know why. You never asked. Maybe it has to do with that folder she has.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, so you see on both like wings, you see a salamander on one and a bat on the other. And you see like 10 kids fall behind. And you see the youngest start running toward. No, these are different kids. You see the youngest now running towards Rosa. You see this also at Apple.
Oh, well, yes, hello, greetings. Lenore, Ellen, please introduce yourselves. What wonderful guests we have today.
They do. And now you have to come up with names for all 10 of your children.
Jim, Jimmy, Tim, Tim.
Well, the first one is Offrey Jaya.
God damn it.
Oh, that would be
Is that a
good.
reference to something?
The second one is, let's see here. Leonard, Ian, Elizabeth. Let's go with Jordan, Jermaine, Jose. Let's go with, let's see.
I think we have multiple ethnicities of names.
No.
We'll go with Chin.
Fine.
We'll go with
Chin.
Apogee.
Banega Chin.
We'll go with Schmengel. We'll go with
Nobody likes Schmegel.
We'll go with Daft.
No one likes Daft either. He's a bit touched.
And we'll go with
And
Punk.
the last one, a very amazing name known as Bushy.
What the fuck?
Everyone hates that one. He's like the worst of the all of them.
He is the elder and he keeps the others in check.
Oh god, he's been parentified.
No.
Apple, keep it down.
But yeah, no. You see one of your kids run over to this otter in like cleric's clothing,
Oh.
saying something about a baby.
What are you on about?
What, the otter or?
No, the child.
No, the child's already running over there.
I'm gonna just look as the child approaches with like a parental smile as he kind of, and I'm going to like walk, greet my guest, and please take a seat.
Oh, well, it's like a standing like ballroom kind of gala.
it's a
Like there's food in the middle, but like there's seats off to the sides, but it's not like a dinner thing.
Got it. It's just a ball.
Yeah.
Well, hello, it's a heavy. Is there one left? Do you believe the facility should begin?
You see, and you see, and anyone looking at Lady Purrington is like fiercely conversing with her advisor.
Lady Barrington, if I may. Welcome. I hope you do like the accommodations. I hope that my family's numbers do not provoke astonishment. I know, though, it is different.
You actually don't know that. You think it's normal.
My ambassadors would have told me otherwise.
You haven't had time to figure all that out. They've been mainly talking with politics.
In that case, I would then say, I'm sure you have such a lovely family as well.
Yes,
we are blessed to have such numbers here, especially in these trying times.
Yes, my daughter is actually right over there. She she came with me. She's been gallivanting, as it were, trying to gain experience outside of the family.
Oh, how wonderful! It is always so lovely, stressful to see your child's open. I would know. I would say just like smiling and seeing all the kids running around.
They're fucking swarming this otter right now.
Gentle kids, don't eat that one out.
They start devouring Rosa.
No! No!
It's the zombie apocalypse. We must put them down.
They're vampire bats. Secretly, you've been lured.
No, any cartoon with like termites or something like that, they just stick to Rosa, spin around them really fast, and then there's like a chainsaw.
Yeah. You're all vampire bats. Everyone roll in it. No.
Oh my god.
Fuck it, I pull out my 9mm.
Hot.
But
Kenshi.
yeah.
My 9mm go back.
It's now
But
voiceover,
yeah.
dipshit.
Yeah. So you can go ahead, Apple, and converse. What's the party doing right now? Because you all see, like, as Purrington is now, like, kind of struggling to form words right now.
I keep eating my alba cakes. I try to spread them to. Try and spread them to the others around me. I try to
Just
convince
fists
them
in
to try 'em.
handing them to people.
Chester, after
Here,
I finish
try
the
alba
introduction, I'm
cake.
gonna, like, point my wing towards the band and start playing.
Okay.
18
Oh,
persuasion.
also,
Try alba cake.
one of your yeah. So some of them do take a bite, and it's cake made badly. But one thing you do recognize, and your assistant tells you, is that they point to the bearded dragon, the cat, that has now been identified as Lady Purrington's daughter. They also point to the dog, the mentally deficient turtle, double fisting cake and handing it to people. And the bearded dragon with leather armor on and soup cans as pauldrons. They are the ones that are rumored to have taken on a bear and caused it to rout. And also they point out the fox woman standing there, who was invited personally by your court mage.
What's fox?
They wrote a paper about classifying different schools of magic. Well, magic into different schools. While it's not like super popular, it was apparently interesting enough to warrant an invitation to the gala for a meeting of the minds.
Fascinating. I'm going to kind of give off a like every pull him aside. Just very.
I'm not sure if I should be insulted or not.
It's a bonus. Alternate other stuff, but it's a bonus in everything else. Now I'm going to move to Lady Purrington. Give a bow, and as me say, first about our. I have much to ask. Very much would love to answer questions.
I suppose so. Yes, I assumed you wanted to enjoy the festivities before getting down to business, but we can certainly begin now.
As we can enjoy the dance.
I roll persuasion.
How the fuck am I supposed to roll a persuasion?
Oh yeah, you're not here. Fuck.
Yeah, you want me to roll a die? I got a.
Yeah, roll a die. Do it.
Oh, what's their proficiency modifier?
17.
Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. And she's like, oh, well, I suppose. I mean, I guess a dance wouldn't hurt.
Maybe she.
What kind of dance are you doing, by the way? Because it will very much determine whether or not she's comfortable or not.
The robot.
No, I'm just going to extend out my wing, offer just like a dance.
It's like is it a close dance, or is it like this room for Jesus in between?
There's room for Jesus in between, but do keep in mind I have bat wings, so they kind of like
yeah. So it's yeah. So it's a bit awkward, but she partakes. So let's go back to the party. So what are you guys doing? You're now in the midst of royalty. You were before, but now even more royalty. What are you doing?
I will just be watching. I've put the Dreamcatcher kind of like in a pocket close to my heart, so to speak, because very touched.
Hey, Kenji, what are you doing? Your mother is currently horrified. It seems that any plan she had has now backfired.
I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna enjoy some
Apple,
food,
I
and
don't
I'm
want
just
the cat
gonna
in my
enjoy
lap.
the show of my mom and horror.
Alright, Soup, what are you doing?
Soup does not know. He's debating whether he wants to understand what is going on in the Purrington mind. I'll ask Juniper, do you want me to figure out what your mother's thinking about?
No, I'm enjoying, just the show.
Soup understands.
Okay. So we'll bring the focus onto Alba real quick. One of the turtle elders comes and puts a hand on your shoulder, Alba.
What is it?
It's not very polite to handle food in such a manner. Here, let me show you. And he's going to show you he's basically going to show you proper dining etiquette. Whether or not you follow along, it's up to you.
So the little
No.
children are gonna kind
Dang
of
it.
observe as the lessons
Aw,
go
dang
on.
it.
They just kind of run over and they're lesson, yay!
So yeah, how much do you want to absorb this?
With that, they follow it, I say.
I begrudgingly follow whilst they're very insistent.
The two
Yeah,
little
they're being
princes,
very
copying as your actions as you do so.
he's very kind about it. He just is, not insultingly, you just don't know better. So he's gonna just teach you how to behave, how to function like this, and kind of run you through all that. So while that's happening, I guess Valerie, you have a almost full-grown bat walk up to you, and it's like, so, you know magic? I know magic. What you write about?
Oh, neat. What kind of magic do you do?
I read, whatever I can get my hands on, whatever father lets me learn.
Oh, so you trying to be a mage or a wizard?
Soup
Well,
would also like
that's
the
the
button.
hope.
Soup also knows magic. Do you wish to talk about magic?
Yeah.
Can I overhear this conversation?
Sure, but you're too busy
May
with
I-
your lesson.
Yeah,
May I join in? I'd be like, me bored now. I wish go talk.
No, we still have to talk about the importance of using a plate.
No.
One of the little princes grabs at your hand.
I rolled a 20 in persuasion. No.
Too bad you had disadvantage because of the kid. Well,
Yeah, the other kid is now looking at you wide-eyed and he looks all teary. Don't make him cry.
Another thing is a roll doesn't mean you insta win if it's a certain good.
yeah,
Fair.
it's
fair.
within reason.
you're currently
Yeah.
stuck there learning about the importance of using the proper fork.
May I am begrudgingly following it.
But yeah, no, you guys are now start talking about finer points on, magic and talking about different theories you have. Less so on Soup's part. Soup just talks about all the cool spells he can cast, and the kid's like, great.
Yeah, left it
Anyways,
till he wants at one point or another.
So yeah, attunement, and it just kind of goes like that, where it's very professional subjects and actual educated talking, and it's like, I can cast fireball.
Nice.
You know Soup has a book with literally all the spells categorized that way, and you've described them as green, and you've allowed Soup to have this. You know that, right? Soup understands categories of spells and how they're organized.
Well, categorizing spells is now a new thing. Valerie invented in categorizing spells.
Yeah, that way it's organized and they have similar properties with each other, and they can help build. This basics could help build upon, and that's what I'm hoping for.
nurture it. So it goes back and forth like that for a while. Felix, what are you doing?
Just kind of watching.
Romeo is just kind of looking at Lady Purrington. It's like, she's way out of her league right now. I don't know what she had planned before, but it's definitely not working now.
I feel like she might have been thinking about marrying somebody off with that reaction.
They only have one heir.
If they were gonna try to marry off Juniper, I don't think that would have been a good idea to begin with.
I would like to think she's not stupid enough to do that, but I don't know.
You should know you're them, innocent.
That is Romeo that I'm talking to at the moment. It's not like anyone's gonna be able to really help her out while she's dancing with him, though.
I mean, you could offer to cut in.
What, dance with a bat?
No, cut in with Lady Purrington.
Yeah, I
Dance
can
with
in?
her?
Yeah.
Yeah, dance with her. Figure out what's going on. I don't know. If you
I
want,
mean-
I don't care about this political stuff. I'm just
I
saying, if
can
you're
get
not worried.
I do have an idea if you want me to figure out an answer.
You're not hearing this. You're talking about magic schools.
Oh, right, you're right. Never mind.
I mean, it's up to you. I don't care either way. It's not my mission to make this thing go well. I'm just here to observe. I am the representative of the Marquis.
Right.
He's the representative of trade and mining. I'm just here to report on what I see to the Marquis.
Out of character, real quick. Do I know what Miss Purrington is trying to get out of this deal?
No, the only one who might have a slight clue is Juniper, and they're kind of reveling in the uncomfortableness.
Alright,
If you ask, though, I'd tell, probably.
I just see you having fun with it. I will try. I'll just kind of head over, I guess.
Get Jaster to the dance.
Yeah, while this is happening, so yeah, you two are now dancing, and yeah. What do you want?
Please come to my other minor details. Okay. But I know that there's also different matters to discuss.
Yes, we're hoping to discuss possible licensing and mining rights in your kingdom.
Yes. No, I'm gonna say as I kind of pull her a little closer and get her ready to like a twirl. Those mining rights are very,
Right.
very. Also, of placement. Very advantageous for us to be friends.
I would hope so, and then you do the twirl, and she's like, eh.
And then I pull her in like real close after the twirl. Properly write out some of the mine in your kingdom. Get a lot more close and have very good eyes.
I'm sure I would appreciate it, and I'm sure the Marquise would greatly appreciate that as well.
Yes, are very low. In fact, I wonder, what chance? I know they certainly their most prestigious representative.
I have been charged with handling the mining matter, sir.
But you know,
I feel
very
like
striking.
so Juniper, this bat's hitting on your mom.
Like, I give a shit.
Anyway, about the here's how the way that we're
No.
gonna play a franchisee.
Those
We
don't
would make sure that our people are employed, wouldn't help also bidding the mining rights. They're able to bid favorable, not only land wise. Say we could 25.
Well, we were hoping to, have more private mining and more guarantees on different mines.
Making things a little bit private. A little bit of built this way is why people won't economically suffer. Out of both of it, that will require our people's cooperation.
I
That I don't the people resources taken, leaving their own riches and they're taken away by you'll see you as a good act.
I think if with these terms they are acceptable, but we would like to have more of a guarantee in your minds rather than highest bidder.
I'm gonna pull her in close and whisper to her. Guarantee are on a really good
Sir, I am married.
Not you. You're your kid.
Uh,
As you can see,
well,
I have a lot of all of them would love to explore different countries. But I'm saying that they are not yet.
I'm sure I could make certain arrangements. Maybe not with my own family,
Wonderful.
but
Imagine this is when Tick kind of awkwardly approaches, like,
yeah.
hello. How's it going this fine evening?
Oh, this is a lovely fellow.
I am Felix Schaffer, a former soldier who accompanied Miss Parrington here for this gala.
Soldier,
Yes.
fine. No, Miss Barrington. Leave this our dance. We could work out the finer details in a moment. If that is your like.
Yes, I will speak with my assistant and we can see what we can work out.
Wait, I was. They'll start drafting. So the individuals there get up. Then grab her paw and give her a kiss. Or bidding.
She seems very uncomfortable.
I will mention with my intro. I don't know if I said it, but I did do like a curt bow with my
And
intro.
I'm going to then turn all of my attention to the soldier.
Hello. I mean,
I'm now staring at.
well, that's a fine evening. Would you like a dance?
Good
Or-
pay-per-view. Expects that royalty.
If you want or not, it's up to you.
Fortune does favor. See how well you do at dancing.
Oh god, I
Okay.
don't know if I'm gonna do any good.
We'll come back to this in a moment.
Oh wait, actually, I wouldn't have too bad of luck. I have the +2 in charisma.
So Soup and Valerie, what are you currently doing right now? Are you watching this train wreck happen, or are you still talking about magic?
I
I
assume I
think
walked away
okay.
because I got annoyed about being ignored.
Well, you weren't being ignored. I just didn't know how serious you were taking the conversation. Like, what would you add to the conversation?
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's
So,
exactly why I get bored.
So I can kind of see myself not really paying attention because I'm too engrossed into my theories and all that, and I'm excited. And so I'm just telling the bad guy. Am I still talking to the bat?
Yeah, you're talking to the back kid, yeah.
about my theories and stuff. So I think I'm just now noticing the chaos, and I'm kind of like wondering, wait, what happened?
Yeah, and he like looks over and he's like, oh, Daddy's up to his antics. But anyway, so yeah, no, I would just classify Fireball into a entirely different category. I mean, and then it just goes on and on like that.
Yeah, and I talk about wait, like no, that's evocation. All that.
Unless you want to like do something different, like if you want to go grab a drink, maybe talk to one of the other mages there.
I think I think the guy and I just kind of disagree a lot, and so I
Well,
think
he's not disagreeing. It's less
Okay.
disagreeing and more like, you know,
It's
like
like
it's
casual
fine.
debate. It's
It's
like a lovely back and forth.
yeah, it's a
Okay,
scientific
yeah,
debate where
debate.
it's like based on the categories that are set upon, I would think this would be classified differently.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but yeah, so I think since I've seen the chaos and all that, and since I kind of just met the people, I'm not really quite sure because I'm just on my own. So I think I just kind of try to wrap up the conversation and then see what the heck's going on if I need to interfere.
It just seems like looking at it, it just seems awkward at this point.
Yeah.
I was trying to bail Miss Purrington out, and I kind of did, but I didn't. I got myself wrapped up into a dance by just being like, "Oh shit!" I brought the
Okay, because I
best
walked
to
away.
me.
Can I say that I noted as Felix?
Yes.
Okay.
I will say, like, you don't have to, like, per se risk, because it depends on whether or not it goes well, and whether or not I want a way out myself.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Do you need help?
So
I'm
far so
messaging
good.
you this. So you don't, nobody else hears it, you just kind of see a thing saying, hey, it's Soup, do you need help? It's like a text message.
I will give you an answer when we get back to me on whether or not it's gonna be, whether or not I'm dancing well or shit.
Okay.
Because
Because I'm pretty sure I can help.
And let's
with
just
this.
like say that Kenshi, you were close enough. She starts waddles over to you awkwardly once Felix takes over, and she's gonna like reach into her pocket and hand you like a little packet and say, "You need to hide this."
You take a look at whatever it is.
You open it, like how like she's trying to hand it to you discreetly.
What should I roll to see if I care enough to just pocket it or to just open it immediately in front of her?
What's a empathy roll?
I mean, usually whenever it comes to just like a personal roll, I just do like a flat roll and then.
Hey Apple, odds or evens?
Evens.
Alright, evens, I pocket it.
Okay.
No fucks given.
Tails, no fucks given. Heads up. Well, tails, no fucks given.
So you just open it.
I just open it immediately.
You see a lot of glass, like it looks like black and white images on like glass of like the king with one of the wives, like candid pictures, like while they were like out in the town having a meal or something like that. Yeah, and she's gonna like kind of force it close and be like, "Get rid of it. I don't. It can't be found."
She's gonna try to blackmail him with pictures of his wife.
I'm gonna immediately just
Oh my
laugh and pocket it.
I'll be right back.
That's fucking hilarious.
Maybe I can spin this later. Get this to my room like immediately.
Get rid of it or put it in the room. Goddamn, make up her mind.
He's like going back and forth.
Jaster, DM.
And I'm gonna roll for it.
I pocket it, but I don't do anything with it.
It was a lower roll. They didn't see. But yeah, so that happens, and she's going to be like, try and like go over to, and she's gonna go over to her assistant and like go over some notes and like try and figure out what she's authorized to do. All right, back to Felix and this train wreck.
Yeah.
So let's have you roll a charisma check. See how well you can dance.
Alright, performance, yeah.
Isn't there a performance that
Yeah.
you roll for
Yeah,
that?
performance. Yeah, go ahead and do a performance.
Hold on.
Are they still wearing their armor?
Oh,
they're
I can
wearing,
do
like, a
commanding
dress uniform.
presence! Oh!
I'm back. What's happening?
I can do a commanding presence to add a superiority die to my performance check, so I'm gonna do that.
Also,
Okay.
can I also help Corvus with this to give them advantage through the message?
You're gonna be doing
How's the message gonna help?
It's
Yeah, perfect.
It's a cat. It's a kitten.
Oh, they don't need
Oh.
it. They're
Oh
fine.
yeah, no, you're good. So you're commanding presence. Rather than him leading the dance, you lead the dance.
As you proceed to dance with seems like you try to take charge quite often. Both of you. Your moves are a little bit. They're not necessarily pretty by royalty standards. They are good.
The best dance I know from Canis.
You're a soldier, yes.
Yes.
You also
How long
you
have
also
you
know
been?
this is the one that's been that's rumored to have defeated the bear as well. I just want to point that out. That was pointed out to you.
I already figured.
Does he know specifically that I got thrown at and then clamped the back of the neck of the bear? Or
I
just...
would say that would be a very good detail point that would have been brought up overhearing
So
the
tell me,
servant truck.
soldier.
Hmm.
You're expert. The bear ones.
Yes, on the way here, we came across a adolescent nearing teenage year old barbarian. Juniper, I forgot his name. Abel? And Soup. We warded off the barbarian together. Juniper threw me at him. Abel put down a web trap, and Soup threw magic at him, as well as Juniper in general, was wailing on it. We managed to fend it off. Rather quickly. It ran away after like 10 seconds.
Are all those as powerful?
Most tales I hear when it comes to any kind of barbarians usually get ripped to shreds, even by the children.
I don't mean the barbarian. I mean your kind. Their speed. You see, they're quite new to the world stage. A lot of species between us. I ask again, are species you and your patron?
Those that I've met have been pretty good soldiers. Yes. I bring tactics and such. We've fought war.
You're able to fight things off larger than you and stronger than you.
Yes, if you take with enough tactics, you can defeat anything. If you have the right equipment, tools, lay of the land.
Good answer. He's going to stare at you, almost pondering something else for a moment, as he brings you in close and then asks, "Tell me, is your
Is there a specific for like the dogs or?
I mean, you all kind of just since you're all in the same kingdom, you just all kind of refer to yourself as Canis.
We usually just refer to ourselves as Canis. I specifically am a German Shepherd.
What is German?
Don't worry about
That's a
it.
good question.
I said German Shepherd, not Germany.
What
is
this
German?
German?
It's
I'm
finally.
going to then,
What's German in this
put an
universe?
end to the dancing, having been satisfied with the questions. So, well, it was a nice dance. It was enlightening about your German shepherds.
Yes, I'm a like subsect of Canis. Canis.
For chance. But the shadow.
Give me just a sec.
Oh boy.
Alright. You notice me kind of, for a split moment, I seemed a little, like, kind of see my hair raise a little bit. I was like, for a bit, the place I was stationed at, took part in a war between them, but I don't know what specifically started that war, but we have ended on amicable terms, as far as I know. And I mean, from my interaction with, do I know that the Shadow Pelt member that gave me the Dreamcatcher was an elder? Was the elder? Yeah.
He's definitely older than
Yes.
his attaché.
And from what I can tell, the Shadow Pelts, they've the war hurt them as much as it hurt us.
See,
I
I
kind
hear
of
stories of both ends. Tragedy and tale of fine warriors on both ends. Tell me, you were put shoulder to shoulder with a bow, killed the both of you. Make amends. Fight side by side.
I mean, I would. Anyone willing to fight against a current threat is someone I'm willing to work with.
Very enlightened. You will become an handy.
I just look kind of confused at you. Just like, oh.
I'm going to give you a polite bow with my wings and
I bow
say,
back.
right, well, take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Alright, that went away. I did not expect.
I'm so glad Commanding Presence let me add on to it, because, like, I was just like, alright, regardless of what I'm going to end up rolling, I'm adding with
Taking a break from Apple, who I'm assuming is now going to go from faction to faction, either trying to dance with them or not, and we will figure out what they say to each faction in a bit, because I want to bring the spotlight back on the party a bit. So after a while, the child, you guys having friendly debate, and he takes some of your new viewpoints, and you take some new viewpoints from him, saying like maybe this does fit in a different classification, and he like sees his little brother's like kind of acting the fool, and it's like I have to handle this.
Okay, yeah.
It was a very enlightening conversation. I hope when you next write your paper, you send me a copy.
Yeah, I think I will. Definitely.
He's definitely more intelligent about magic than he should be at his age.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I would be very impressed with him that he can, like, stand his ground on his things.
But he does unfortunately have to go deal with his siblings. Rosa's having a blast right now. Alba, your lesson ends and you realize that you've been acting very rudely. How you handle that information is now up to you.
Me don't care. Me just want to have fun.
And Juniper, you realize you now have this thing in your pocket, and you also realize that bat was flirting with your mom, who was happily married to your dad. Do with that information what you will. So what is everyone wanting to do
Doing
now? Because I don't want this just to be all Apple political intrigue. I want you guys to also have opportunities here at the gala.
Yeah, my throat's sore. Talking.
I just know that my fella's like, I can dance pretty well despite not having danced. I don't know, when did I last dance? Probably.
Yeah, watch out, German Shepherd. Might be a bat.
Apparently, I'm a fruity little shepherd, so.
Yeah, no, Corvus rolled for gay and got gay.
Yeah.
Hot damn.
Just because,
So
yeah.
now you're also wondering, was that bat flirting with me?
Let's see, I know personally I'm dense, and I've been role-playing them a little socially awkward until they get in the zone.
No, he's just being nice.
I was gonna do it like an insight. Let's see.
Yeah.
Insight self. Did I realize?
Was that flirting?
I don't know. Was I being flirted with?
What is flirting?
I don't know. You tell me.
What is flirting?
You know what? Yeah, people are just being nice.
I mean, Jaster, to be fair, what is flirting? And then what is being just a very charismatic royal?
But yeah, yeah, so let's start from the top. Soup, what are you doing right now? You do see like some big things of soup on the thing.
Yeah, there's mushroom soup, there's bug-eyed soup, there's like soup a la mode. Mushrooms.
It's a lot of mushroom soup.
A lot of different fungi soups.
I love.
I think I'd be trying them.
Alright,
love
so
soup.
you're eating soup. What are you doing?
I guess I'll just go sit off to the side for now. Just
Okay.
have a drink or something.
In fact, as you
You pull out a
as
little
the
hip.
children approach. Is that armor real?
Soup makes high quality armors out of soup.
You're not wearing
Is
your
name
armor.
Soup?
My name is Soup.
Are you good at making soups?
Soup is very good at making soups.
We got grub soups. You want to taste our grub soups?
Soup has had many soups today. He will have to try grub soup another time.
Wait, if you name soup, and why do you name soup?
Because soup is good at making soup. So
This
soup
is
is
death,
nice.
by the way. I've decided.
Then you should come make soup with me. Come on. Please, make soup with me. We can go to the road kitchen while no one's looking. I'm sure Richie won't notice. Come on. It'll be fun. He grabs
Soup
your hand
does
and
not
starts
suggest-
dragging you.
Soup does not suggest sneaking into areas to make soup. Soup suggests going to a place where we can make soup that everybody will be happy with.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. Okay.
Soup requests that you go get permission first.
Richie, can I go get this guy and me go make soup in the kitchen?
Sure, I guess. Stay out of trouble.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll go make soup with him.
You will be made to participate.
You are being kidnapped for making soup. Do not resist.
I
Do
mean,
not
that's how.
resist.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is, that is how I got this. I was kidnapped to make soup, and I got out with a culinary degree somehow, so it can't go
True.
that bad.
I have a question. Out of concern and curiosity to what soup can make, can I follow?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, the kid
You
seems
also-
delighted that more people are following. He's like, oh my god, another friend.
I mean, I will taste test soup. I like soup.
We got so many ingredients. We got dark mushroom, we got glowy mushroom, we got the bioluminescent like grub mongler. The bug monglers aren't that tasty, but they're kind of slimy. But if you get their milk, they're really good in soup.
Soup wishes to know, have you had soup ingredients from Not in the Cave?
No, I mean yes, but like no, but like every time they bring it, it always tastes weird and stale. I don't know. Every time someone brings like delegation to my dad, I don't know, they just kind of leave real quick. I think it's because they're weird.
Soup can make some soup with ingredients from outside of the cave.
You guys got outdoor
Soup has a few.
like what? You guys got meat? Like meat's super hard to get.
Doesn't Juniper still have the bug steaks?
I have them packed into salt, so they're just salt cured essentially.
I mean, that's technically all the meat that there probably would be.
You can ask.
Sure, I'll go over. We'll go find Juniper and ask if we could go borrow one of their salt cure steaks. Permanently borrow it.
So use it.
Yeah.
You want what meat? Why are you asking for meat at a party?
A small child wishes for soup to make him soup, and he wants to use non-cave ingredients.
Why
Soup
didn't you
just wants a
say
steak
so?
for
That
him.
makes obvious sense. Here you go. And in the middle of a dance, like in the whole gala, I'll pull out my backpack that I still had for some reason. I can't. No. I'll just
We'll
tell
just
you,
go. We'll pop to the room and grab it or
I'll just tell you
something.
to grab it out of my bag, I guess.
Okay, I'll go run up. I'll grab the steak, and then I'll go back.
Hey, I guess you guys will be in the kitchen making soup.
Okay.
Make a soup check, and we'll see how you do for the rest of the
That's
gala.
survival, correct?
Yeah. Plus whatever.
As
Yep.
you make this, by the way, keep in mind there's another chef.
That is a
on it and
21.
preparing it.
Because you said it's a royal kitchen, can I have the +3 from high quality
Yeah.
cook tools, and then another +1 from my degree? So that is a 25.
So yeah, you make some pretty goddamn good soup, and he likes it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Oh, I gotta go show Dad. He's gonna grab the soup and just like run out from the kitchen with it, kind of spilling it a little bit on the floor, and running over to his dad.
I guess I'll follow him to try and
Yeah,
keep
so
him
this was
under
like
control.
a couple hours later. So, so what are the Juniper, what are you doing right now? You still have the failed blackmail.
Is there any sort of like trash can equivalent around?
I mean,
If you bring it to
yes.
soup, he could incinerate it.
There's trash cans around and kind of like like little servants at a posting trash to collect like dishes.
I'll keep it for now.
You could blackmail your mother with it.
It'd be funny to walk up to Apple, the Bat version, and say, "Damn, you really got my mother worked up. That's funny." Also, she was trying to blackmail you. That's more funny.
Well, to be fair, as far as Apple's concerned, it's up to Apple, but he doesn't have to take it as blackmail.
It's
It could
like,
just be like, oh, a gift.
hey, some pictures of me and my wife. When did these get taken? Or
Oh,
I don't
wives?
even know how you did this. It's a photograph?
Technology different. Don't have photos, bro. We got carvings. Really, really expensive, really lovely, like, masonry.
Yeah, sure. I'll go up to the Apple Chaser of the Snack Kingdom now.
I am holding a glass bottle with my hands, talking to delegate as you.
Real funny seeing my mom worked up like that. You did great.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry, what was that?
I
turned to face you.
You really left my mother confused and very flustered. Not in the sense that you think you did. It was just funny seeing her not have her plans go to fruition properly. It's always funny.
Oh my. Hope I didn't go a little bit too far.
She'll recover. She's probably figuring out some other plan as to how to discuss to you.
Oh.
She had the first one. The weird little shard things of one of your wives. I think she was planning to do something where you see in our place it's not normal for people to have multiple people with them.
At that notion, he kind of like picks up an eyebrow. Really?
Yeah.
What are those?
I don't know why they're like that.
Oh, is it wives, fathers?
Not where we're from. Usually you keep to one, and if you ever sleep elsewhere, you tend to get either murdered politically or exiled. One of the two.
Brothers. Why starts pondering this stuff, kind of scratching at his. Looks at you. So,
I don't know. I just like her. I don't care for all the political stuff. That's why.
oh, have fun. You are a little wrecking ball in her life, then I presume.
Well,
Obstacle.
I'm not sure if embarrassment is always the right word. They certainly might consider me one most of the time, but yeah.
Oh, you're proving very entertaining. What's that in your hand?
I'm assuming it's in her. Is it in your hand or in your pocket?
Oh, this is the thing she was planning to, I guess, blackmail you with, but didn't do her research, so the world's worst blackmail. The
I'm
little
going
shards.
to pick it up and then expect it. That's. What is this?
I don't know whatever little magic or whatever makes that work, but it is pictures of your wife or whatever.
Picture. Suddenly just a moment. A minute in here. Attention, everyone! Attention! I'm going to like ding my glass and kind of bring everyone's attention.
I'll quickly whisper before he continues. If my mother asks, say that it was a gift from her.
Now, to everyone pay attention. I've been shared with the most wonderful little trinket, this lovely oddity. It's a picture.
I'm nodding along. I'm
Lady-
nodding along.
Big ol' smile. Look at this. They seem to have captured the moment in time itself. Isn't this such a lovely thing? You've captured me and my wife having a beautiful stroll out.
You see, like, the Lady Burrington, like, frantically talking to their assistant.
Lady Purrington, your kin has given us a most wondrous gift. Come here.
She like sheepishly walk over.
Lady Purrington, this technology is both astounding and amazing. Please, do tell me, are these things common?
It's something we've been working on a lot.
Oh, you must tell me how it works. Go on, give us the best explanation. I'm sure everyone here would love to hear how.
It's beyond me, unfortunately.
Right. I'm gonna close the distance between mine and her. Very, very, very. Now I do. But also.
Yes.
Wonderful! Oh, let's frame these. Oh, they're so beautiful. Have the device in for the spell.
No, but I can certainly have one sent over.
Great. Richie, see that you keep an eye out for it.
And you see him like holding up one of the kids, and it's like, what?
And let your sister go. Don't scruff her at the ball.
Did
I know they're a bit much, but you didn't scruff your sister. Apologies. Apologies. Let us continue the festivities. Thank you, Miss Burns. Most illustrious gifts.
Mother, enjoy your time with the Lord tonight. He seems like a lovely person, honestly.
She's just staring daggers into you.
That's fucking beautiful.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of political roles I have to make tonight.
Funny.
So the soup's going well. Felix, what are you doing right now?
I'll be back in a bit.
I'll probably just be trying to, like, people are just kind of casually dancing, yeah.
I would assume so, yes.
Yeah. I'll just, if I see any people I recognize, I'll be like, "Hey, what's up?" Try to catch up, or otherwise, I'll just be like, "Oh, hey, you want to dance?" Or so. I don't know. I'll try to be semi-social.
Finding all the cute boys. Alright, so I guess you'll be dancing then. Um, what are you doing now? Oh, Juniper's not here. Alba, what are you doing? Alba,
Gambling.
what do you mean you're
No.
gambling?
How would you?
I'm gonna take a table
Okay.
and I'm gonna clear it.
Oh, yeah, so I give you a drink.
I'm gonna set down a few gold coins.
You okay?
I'm gonna put down my deck of cards. And now it's a blackjack table. I'm the
He's gonna
dealer.
get arrested for fucking rigging.
They don't have that game here.
Well, I'll explain it. I learned it from the Fae.
Yes, two of the little princes are gonna run over and go, "Hey yo, what's this?"
Wait.
How's it play?
I'm losing it right now. This has gone in many different directions.
Many different directions you were not expecting.
Yes.
Yeah, you
That
you
doobie
have
has like
blackjack, blackmail, and soup. What else do you need?
Hey, Jaster,
Yeah?
do you need me to make a distraction for a couple seconds?
No, I'm just waiting for Alba to explain blackjack. Oh, Alba's gotta go, so Alba's just gonna be doing blackjack in the corner of the room.
Okay, well then I have an important question.
Yeah?
Wendy, would you like to join Star Wars D&D on every other Monday?
Yeah, I'll think about it again.
All right, cool. That is all.
So,
Yes.
yeah, at this point, they come back. Alba had to go. So, but,
The pot of soup comes out, I guess.
At least the
Soup
soup part
comes up,
hopefully. Is it?
and people are now gathering around the soup saying, this is good. Apple, are you
I
trying the soup?
I taste tested it. It's delicious. I'm sure, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 25 on that soup, so
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
it's
yes.
delicious.
I'm going to go over the soup of the night, have the royal taste tester, and then sample it myself.
It's really fucking good.
I'm gonna like close my eyes and like spoonful for a bit.
This one.
Who made this?
soup did indeed make the soup. Soup is currently adventuring. Soup will keep the opportunity open.
For the house.
Soup just wishes to stay with their friends. Soup believes you have met some of them already.
I kind of.
If-
Do I hear any of this?
Interested to have you lot stay a little more. Discuss that.
Soup understands. Soup will discuss.
Now, everyone, come enjoy this marvelous dish. Soup, what do you call it?
Soup.
A very simple dish for a very delicious soup.
Well, congratulations, Sue.
Soup is very good at making soup.
Oh God, this has gone so wrong so fast.
What do you mean so wrong? That's going great.
I feel
It's
like
okay.
Apple is given multiple reasons to drag out and stay here.
This
When I don't
seems
think
so
that was the
amazing.
goal that Jaster outlined.
No, like I have so much political stuff I now need to calculate.
What
Oh
could
my
possibly
God.
go wrong?
I'd be like offers to help you, Jaster, with that.
Oh fuck. Okay. All right. So. Oh fuck. All right. So, with that being said, Apple, what are you doing with the rest of the political delegates? Let's go one by one. What are you doing with Rodentia? Just a quick summary.
Rodentia.
Aren't they the
Them fucks. I'm ignoring them. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, aren't they the ones who were going like, all right, so if we get it, cool. If not, we're gonna try to invade or something. Weren't they
They're
trying to?
being very bad at negotiations. They don't understand how to do it properly.
Yeah, specifically with Rodentia, at one point or another, I just get fed up with them.
So they're just like, but if you don't give it to us, what we need it.
Apple
We
needs to
do not need food.
Damn.
I need to make a
Apple's
note
going to
that
cause
Rodent-
multiple wars.
What do you mean multiple
No.
wars? The Rodentia are causing a war with themselves.
All right. So what are you doing with the Selvin? Selvin.
They were the individuals to the south, yes.
No, they were to the north.
The
They're under
birds.
sanctions from Cadence.
I'm going to talk to them about in general, how if they could work together with Kenneth to take down the they're able to do that, that the possibility for mining up.
They don't seem too pleased because they keep saying that reason why sanctions are happening are because of our proprietary medical research, and we can't just give that out.
I say I understand. To work out a leasing of several mining operations. However, they're going to front some of those costs for the transfer as well building of infrastructure. As a upset or trade, no, but I possibly set them if the embargo possible.
All right, so they'll have to heavily consider it. So they have to figure out how to release sanctions that are levied on them. But there's also sanctions from them levied on Canis. So
Yeah, basically what I'm saying. If you fuck yourself, seeing it as a sanction advantageous for me necessarily to open trades up with you as you. But,
so you're not allowing them mining rights, but if unless it,
I'm allowing the possibility for it to be on the table if they work with sort out their issues. And what I'm going to say is, if they manage to be bad, there will be several mines, or rather mining locations available for the setting up of operations.
right. So, but you're giving the green light to Canis.
Oh,
Okay. The Marsh song, they're thankful that you kicked out Rodentia, and they're happy with that.
yeah, no, with the Marsh song, I both delight in the fact that Rodentia has no place among civilized kingdoms here, and I will not withstand warmongers, those who crush others. You know, fight. We have no time for warmongers, but rather we do have time for those who sit down and talk and converse, especially of those who are friends. So to them, I have an open door policy of the mines are something to consider, but for now, sample our hospitality.
Okay. So they appreciate that, and they're going to take a vote at some point regarding mining operations in your kingdom.
Yeah, the finer details will work based on the details stated prior.
Yeah. All right, and then let's see here. Then the final delegation is just 2 people, and they're from the Shadow Pelts.
I'm going. I'm very interested. And not only ours, but our people. We could set up not mining up necessarily up your alley, but something better. You're a nomadic people, yes.
Yes.
How would you like the ability to have stable?
We are
Able to farm and have places to move. Yes. Also to be able to have very sturdy table in fixed location.
we're perfectly content with how we are now.
Right. What I'm essentially asking, my people not access the resources above like farming, agriculture. If we were to build facilities for simple, would you be willing to allocate certain individuals and to our own people with that as well?
He's gonna stop and think for a bit. You are asking us to help farm.
Not just wish to win more love, for us to be very close partners. Alfred is medical aid, food aid, and any wish for our people closer to farm. Offer the possibility for our people very much together. They're my neighbors, though you're new. Wish relation.
Together, yes. Everything else, I will have to check with the tribe.
No worries. It is a grander thing. Pleasure.
So do we. So, yeah, I'm going to say that the party's pretty much a success. All the political intrigue, happens that happens. So basically, right now, what we're looking at is a confirmed mining opportunity for Caneth at this point.
On the contract that they share some
Yeah.
technology trade agreement.
And Sylvan has to like figure shit out with Caneth before they come by and start mining. The Marthsong are just allowed to come in, but they're basically going to take a vote to see if they're interested.
They're not necessarily allowed to come in straight for mining. They're gonna have to.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're gonna take a vote on that, on whether or not they want to lease mining operations. But yeah, is there anything anyone else wants to do?
Oh yeah, there's food.
Yeah, there's a lot of food.
I'd probably be just like at this point.
Most of
I'm
it
getting
doesn't look
full.
good.
I'm getting too full
I'll
on the
try it
soup.
anyways.
Yeah, I'm just going to have the soup I made.
I think my pixie likes the soup too.
You don't want bug steak. There's a mushroom.
I'll have some in my soup.
By the way, they taste horrible, but they're nutritious.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, then never mind.
Yeah, no, they taste slimy and weird and crunchy and all the wrong.
I'll
Still
stick with
delicious.
soups.
I think at this point I'd be starting to like try different stuff at the food because I would probably be tired and need and want food. I'm just trying things.
Let me tell you, most of it tastes like Foot Locker, and it looks like it too.
Like,
Just
no, it's
Trust in my
edible.
cooking.
It's edible, but it just doesn't taste the best. Like, you're picking out, like, slugs out of the fucking cave and fungus and shit.
Trust in my cooking.
The mushrooms are tasty.
But,
There's a lot of mushrooms. The bugs are disgusting.
Yeah, but, yeah, if no one has anything else, the party will, continue and die down. And, yeah, if, you all start heading out, everyone starts heading their own way. So, Valerie,
Yeah.
these new friends you had, they seem to be on the move a lot. I know,
Oh,
you know, you talk to them every once in a while, and maybe you talk to Felix. Felix, would you, like, reveal some of your, like, travel stories to Valerie, if they ask?
If they ask, you know I will give a few war stories and stuff. As well as I'll probably talk a little bit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we fought that barbarian.
Yeah, I told you guys a bit about me, but I wasn't quite sure how you guys got together. What's your stories? I'm curious.
How we got it together was honestly we all exited that Ardentia, all at the same time and just kind of stuck together. Well, except for Rosa. Rosa and I have been traveling together for as long as I've been out of the army. Pretty much.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And she kind of picked me up when I was retiring and was like, you know what, let's work together for security. We've just kind of been working together since. I don't know, have you run across Rosa yet? Because as soon as you interact
Rosa
with
is playing with the kids in the corner.
I'm just... she will...
I don't think I have.
I will say, because...
Quite, I haven't really quite got to know Rosie.
Yes. She's a very caring individual, but, if you don't want to end up getting dragged along with us, probably want to dodge her a bit. Because Rosa will insist on adopting you and having you come with and protecting you.
Oh,
Rosa
that's very sweet. Well,
Rosa pops her head up, baby.
I was like,
Well,
yes.
well,
Well,
I have been traveling on my own. It would be kind of nice to have a little more company. But I don't know. I know we all kind of started on the wrong foot with my pixie and all. So I don't know.
No context on the situation.
Oh, so so I asked my pixie to kind of go around, the castle to snoop around because it's a castle. I just want to know if there's anything going on. And she kind of just was going room to room, looking, I don't know, for secret traps and stuff. I don't know, but she went into one of your guys' rooms, or I think into Soup's room, and that was kind of rude of her. They kind of thought she was stalking them, and she wasn't. She's just looking for, I don't know, anything around a castle. I've never been in a castle. It's just nice.
Gotcha. So
Yeah. So she did that while I was out in the market stuff. So that's just kind of what happened. So
Gotcha.
I'm kind of sorry to Soup, and Soup seems very nice.
I mean, I'm always. You can handle yourself well, though. Yes, no.
Yeah, so far, I had to run away a couple times, but so far I survived. I've been surviving for a few months.
So, do I know that Valerie wrote like a very, like a semi-known paper or anything like that, Jason?
Yeah.
I do.
You wouldn't personally know. You probably would have overheard it in conversations Valerie's had.
Yeah. I'm
But you don't really follow magical studies because you're not magic. Why would you?
Yeah. Like, I think I overheard that you published like a paper or something that changed something about magic knowledge.
Um, Not really change the knowledge. It's just more expanding and understanding, and mostly just categorizing it. I think that there's a lot of patterns to some of the spells, especially where they come from or how they cast. Maybe they could be like related in a way, like on a family tree, for example, sort of thing. Put it simply, I could go into big details, but you probably don't want me to. I can be here for hours. I was just discussing so much of this stuff. But anyway, so yeah, it's just mostly making schools of magic. There's certain magics like that are very different, and they have different properties and how they're cast and where's that, and we don't know exactly, but it may be related to where it comes from and how it works. They could be, yeah. It's hard to explain without going into detail. I'm just trying to generalize for, yeah.
I mean, fair. It kind of goes over my head, but from what I've seen, magic casters can be pretty powerful. So like personally, I'm down if you wish to join us, but it's more of up to the others.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially since they kind of met me first, and that's really just up to them.
Yeah.
I'm kind of open to whatever. I'm here. I published my paper, and I don't know. I'm not quite sure where to go from here. I guess I could. I don't know. You really just have to go out in the world and learn more magic, and that's what I'm here for. I've spent most of my life in the library, so I just and I can't learn everything in the library, so that's why I'm out here doing stuff.
Fair. Can say we've come across some things when Barbarian at some point a deer skull apparently harassed Rosa. Like we so I think you'll
Oh,
get to see some interesting stuff.
yeah.
Oh, I guess at this point then I'll just kind of like continue just grabbing more food or so because like Felix has been convinced that this person seems chill. I wouldn't be against it. Of course, though, if Rosa ends up uh, finding out about them, it's gonna be a lot harder for them to not join us. Blossom's not
Well,
here.
maybe Rosa should learn about it last. So everybody's got to be cool with it. If not, then okay. I'll just be on my way to wherever. Any direction's good as any other.
Yeah, we've been floating from job to job at this point, so
Mhm.
the whole barbarian thing might end up making things a little more complicated. Also, apparently, Soup's degree is really it's got that from we were on a boat with a Gordon Ramsay, and Soup apparently got taught by Gordon Ramsay and got an honorary certificate for his school.
Well, that explains the delicious soup. I did not expect that that he got a certificate for that. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I will
Mm.
mention, like, Felix kind of took a moment to realize, is like, huh, we kind of are just becoming a group now because it's like initially it's like I don't know, like, but it's like oh yeah, I'm a party here. You know, we stick together. It's like, oh yeah, we do stick together, huh? We've been together for at least like 3-4 weeks. Oh.
That was Apple.
Yeah, Apple's done his bit. He has caused a lot of political roles to be made, so he's done his part.
I love the socio-political.
Kenshi, can you call
economic-
Apple a good boy for me?
Hey, Apple.
I've returned you.
Larry says you're a good boy even though you're gay.
Your foot's
Oh,
your foot's
wonderful. I will join you. I had to guest star.
But yeah, so
I have to go
yeah,
to the
so
theater.
is there anything anyone wants to do tonight?
Oh shit.
Tonight before you guys head to bed, and then decide whether or not you are leaving town or staying here for the next couple days.
Jaeger.
I don't think
gotta
there's
go meet
anything else to
Jaeger.
do.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to staying here, especially if you get paid for it.
I mean for the night.
I mean, fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, for the night, fair, but keep in mind that we have the obligation to walk the Purrington lady back.
Long story
So-
short, the
No,
ANA
yeah.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, we kind of have that,
Oh.
so I can't actually. Even if I was to take up the offer to train another cook,
We can say that
I
there's a few
couldn't.
days that they need to stay.
worst case, if you want to brush by that and give it an excuse for Soup to work and make some money or something.
You also have to explain why to your mom why you told the king about the blackmail.
I don't have to tell her.
She's gonna have
you don't even-
questions.
just say I tried to throw it away, it didn't work.
She
I threw it
fucking-
away directly into his hands. It all unfolded from there. You told me to get rid of it. You didn't say who I had to get rid of it to. So I got rid of it to the person.
Also, you
that
didn't
were
say
talking
how to get rid of it. I was like, oh yeah.
Here you go.
Here's the thing.
I don't see a
Oh
problem.
fuck.
It turned out well. They seem quite happy with it to me.
You okay?
I will say, I thought you were gonna take the direction of just like, hey, look at this. I was like, oh, this is neat. Without, mentioning the blackmail, but you just straight up opened it with blackmail. It's like, funny.
Child.
So I mean, with her job was simply to secure mining rights. So I mean, mission success. I guess it doesn't matter her personal ramifications.
I am curious if Felix just being like, hello, I'm dancing now. Did that influence it at all? Like, do you know if that
I'm
helped?
gonna say yes because it's funny. I don't actually know, but yes because it's funny.
Hey, dog.
Yeah.
Did Felix dancing influence Kenneth relation stuff?
Hey, Jaster,
Yeah.
when's the session over?
I'm thinking we're gonna call it now.
Yeah, we're just-
No, all of
Since,
you will be
nothing
heading back to
said
bed,
about
and then yeah, you guys picked up a new seeming member of the party.
All right, cool.
So,
Maybe. I don't know if everyone approved
so
yet.
funnily enough, the random encounter of the Shadow Pelts being like, you are, what is, they said that I'm a Great Warrior?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then giving me the Dreamcatcher apparently gave them bonus to the conversation.
You may be called again
That's one question.
Oh, what?
for a very important
Join us all one. It's every other
political
month.
reason.
So not this Monday.
My
but
character doesn't really know politics too much in the politics
Well,
sense.
it's fucking bad you danced with Daddy fucking Bat, and now you're in the fucking
Definitely.
music. You should just draw my
Just double
dick
shows
as a
this
bat.
on Saturday. Coming in
That's
here.
beggar.
So yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
Wendy, did you have fun this session? I
Right.
know it
Good
wasn't
time,
really
my fellow boys.
much today because it was mainly political intrigue.
Oh, it's very fun.
A lot of it I missed because of soup, but it's okay.
But yeah. I know a lot didn't happen, but I hope you still had fun.
I did.
Alright,
I have a lot of political intrigue I now have to figure out. I need to see
One-
how. I need to see how many wars we started today.
Oh no.
I mean,
I
at least
kinda
with
sad, though,
Rodentia.
that I'm kind of sad though that the road guy didn't want to talk to me about my paper. Just a
Well, his
little
kid
bit.
did.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
kid he was
was that
talking
the
to you.
bad guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
bat
I
was.
had no idea. Okay, I had no idea who I was talking to.
Oh, really? What is it?
Funny.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream now.